AJ. Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
Ooh, say Ren. Ayy. 2 stop 5 pull up in your crib. I'm tryna put a dig up in your ribs. Can't be talking about no nigga when you. I'm tryna make your dreams so real. I can tell that you really wanna fuck. I can tell you ain't tryna fall in love. I can tell, I can tell, I can tell. So don't be complicated. Don't be complicated. Don't be complicated. Don't be complicated. All they calling me when it's a nighttime, baby. Just to give you comfort when the lights out, baby. I'ma switch it up and let you ride out, baby. Ride, ride. If you're trying to make a move, I'm trying to 2-step. You know I'm about whatever. If you rockin' and I'm rollin', I'm trying to make a scene like a news clip. So don't be complicated. 2 stop 5 pull up in your crib. I'm trying to put a dig up in your ribs. Can't be talking about no nigga when you. I'm trying to make your dreams so real. I can tell that you really wanna fuck. I can tell you ain't trying to fall in love. I can tell, I can tell, I can tell. So don't be complicated. Don't be complicated. Don't be complicated. Don't be complicated.
I ain't really tripping about you, old man. Yeah, you old man.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo.
You can hit me on the late night. On the late night. We can lay down. We can lay down. I just want to afford now. But she really wanna throw now. I'ma be that pussy yo now. When I stop, she from Old Town. Used to be a player, I won't low now. I won't low now. Your mama don't love me cause I'm too die. Go girl.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Then we're back at it again. Good morning, all y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out, shout out, shout out, man. How y'all feeling about yesterday clown show? What up? Kiss my cheeks, Master Chief. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Shay? What's up? That guy, what's good? How y'all feeling about yesterday? To my people. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling about all this stuff? All this stuff going on. Just just let me know, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about the clown show that's going on right now? And I mean clown show. What's up, Tomika? What's good? What's good? What's good? R&B, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, 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 yo. These y'all can hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all, my bad, y'all can hear me now. I missed and clicked on the yeah, so y'all, I'm so shocked that we got grown man now on YouTube. They are pretending they want to be a gangster. They want to be a stinking dirty felon so bad that they are willing to pretend. I mean, pretend. You think them brown boy, y'all was on mute on purpose. Them brown boys trying to make a play. Yeah, they trying to make a play. I don't know. Can somebody help me? What was gonna make the difference if he went to jail or not, y'all? What difference was this going to make? What was it going to do for you two? What was it going to do? Who goes to jail and come to YouTube and put a thumbnail up and say, y'all, I went to jail last night? Mike, come on, bro. First of all, how you got out that early? If you went to jail last night, how you out of jail 6 in the morning? Bondsman's not even up yet. Literally, bro. Literally, bro. Like nobody believe y'all. Everybody just use y'all for some clickbait. You wanted to be used. You wanted clout that bad, so everybody use you. Yeah, I believe he go get caught drinking for real now and driving. Drinking and driving for real now. I get caught one of them gambling houses. Yep. Yep. Jokers like him don't learn. He don't know that tongue is powerful, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? He should know that. I don't know who fake like they go to jail for YouTube content. Just don't. He should just AI the mugshot picture and just got KB to leak it or something. Because this was a stupid. This play here wasn't really wasn't really talking about nothing, y'all. The play was he was really just playing himself. Just to be honest with y'all, he really played himself. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 1, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Amen. Thank you for the Bible verse of the day. I read in the Bible last night that you shouldn't make a stone. Like you shouldn't worship yourself. Like you shouldn't have stones and stuff with your name in it, like glorifying yourself. R&B Garvey, I'm gonna have to go back to the verse, but I know it was like you shouldn't carve your name in stone or something like that. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. You feel me? Like I was reading that, I was like, what? So imagine when we put our name on jewelry, our name. So when we got dang, like when people be having stones and they had their face in it and stuff like that on their property and stuff like that. I was just wondering, like, dang, like it's so much in that Bible that we overlook and we overskip. Like that's why I say you gotta pray every day and ask God forgive you for your sins. But I read it. I think I'm just saying it wrong, but I saw that though, and I was just like, dang, that just reminds me, like every day of the things we do, we tell our name on ourselves. We do a lot of stuff like, yeah. But anyway, back to the story. We got Will Allen also. I caught TJ and Will Allen flirting yesterday. Will Allen fell in love with TJ. And I got the proof to show y'all how much Will Allen is in love with TJ. Now, if you think I'm playing, I'm not. I got it on video. Oh, I got it on video. Here we go, y'all. This is when the romance started going on. Here we go.
Content. I guess that's what he does. He's not creating the content; he's just showing it.
Salute, Baker, man. What's your question?
Check this out, y'all.
Man, that man ain't taking no. He ain't taking no damn five shots. I had your ass.
It could be water. It could be sweet tea.
Now here he go again, cammed up again, half dressed round man again. He got to cam up. He got to show his arms off to him. He got to do this. Now, what type of man say something like this? Check this out, y'all.
Hey, brother, we ain't getting no more man lessons for free. You feel me? We come outside.
Do some man shit and brush that beard.
Hey, hold on. Hey, come on, Phil. Hey, DJ.
The man got a ponytail tip on his beard.
Right, I'm gonna teach the guy how to cook for a woman. So, hey, TJ,
what not to do? Take notes.
Oh shit, goddamn, Peter Riley. So,
be quiet.
So, hey, Peter Riley. So one time, nigga, she was like, "Oh, I want some seafood." So I took the ass to the ocean. You feel me? You gonna catch what you want, fucking eat. You feel me, man? Shit.
Y'all see how he lie? You barely catch fishes. Stop lying.
But TJ, I'm gonna cook this shit real fast though. No, man, let me see it, man. Let me see what you got. Cause y'all gonna judge me. Hell no. Yeah, that shit probably a little middle. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm gonna do it on live. One second, I'm gonna thaw it off. Cause I know kwame in the and he been in public. He don't know that. Oh shit, I'm on you.
You say you picked up dinner for public?
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, he talking about oh shit. Yeah, we caught you.
No, he got the shot. He had to have the shopping bag first. Give him a minute, y'all. He gotta go off camera.
Next time I'm in Atlanta, we're gonna have some blue crappies, and I'm gonna be the judge.
Oh,
man,
what you talking about? Them cold cuts.
It was something about them sandwiches and them wine, honey.
Here we go, y'all.
I just won't never eat.
Fair use. Here we go.
No Chinese food from over there in America Daily. I ain't eating that.
This is TJ. Here you go again. Talk about cheap.
Some Chinese food be nasty.
This old cheap food eating joke.
I ain't doing all that. What's up with it, Mel Dub?
Check them out now. Here they go.
I would just like to say shout out to TJ.
I would just like to say shout out to TJ. Y'all hear Will? Look what he about to show y'all. This is what you call flirting.
For sponsoring me, Will, get an air fryer.
He went and bought an air fryer because TJ says he cooks in the air fryer. Now he's online. Now, after he invited two men to stay in his house, he invited a man to drive his car. Now he's going in the store thinking about TJ. He is walking in the store thinking about TJ. While he's shopping, TJ is on his mind. In the store, walking around shopping, thinking about TJ. Ooh, I'm gonna get these pots like TJ. Ooh, I'm about to get this air fryer like TJ. My TJ. And listen to what he says.
Hey, imagine. Hey, TJ, look. TJ make me go, I got the power. You feel me?
Oh, man.
TJ, see, I got the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Because of TJ, because he said he could.
I got the baddest one on the planet because of TJ. These single bachelors, these men is being like, they don't even want to be like Kwame no more. Kwame was hoping TJ was in jail. They want to be like TJ. Kwame, they found out you was fake and you won't bust a grape. Now, they don't want to be like you no more. They want to be like your brother. They feel like TJ is on mensch. They don't want to be like Kwame no more. He will curse you out and make you so bitchy. Man, listen, I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up, y'all. They don't want to be like Kwame no more. Good morning. They don't want to be like Kwame no more. They want to be like TJ. TJ got grown man going to buy air fryers. None of these jokers really can cook. None of these jokers can really cook. It's amazing to me, dog. Kwame got fired. TJ got hired. Now they want to be like TJ and confessing their passion.
Cook everything. He cook cereal. He cook.
That's a lie.
Tell it, Will. What all he cooking there, Will? What all you want to do in that air fryer like your big homie, your OG, your coat leader TJ?
That's a lie. Log your ass off. You say that's
Listen, I seen the clip.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Baby, give me a second, all these texting. God dang. Tell her to ask her mama. Why is it connected? Oh, add money. Hey, y'all, tell them kids stop asking, dog. It's Christmas time. Ask your mama. I'm online shopping for you all day and all night. Let me send this money. God. Why is this thing not working right now? All day, y'all. Y'all kids still begging around Christmas. And we about to buy that Lululemon. Lululemon. Tell you something, Lulu. We go Lulu your lemon. Yeah, man, my daughter got me buying Lululemon, Sons, go-karts, goddamn $100 and something gaming chair. Look at this chair I'm in. God, boy, this junk is robbery, man. I love to do it. Will you buy them? Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Y'all, check this out. Man, come on. We gonna talk about it. All right, y'all. Nobody's trying to be you, though. Man, hold on right now. We talking about parenting. I'm going to get back to you, right? This is the black household, how it go, right? So, I don't know where the basketball goes. I don't know all type of stuff for this one son, right? So, now I send the electric go-kart, right? She texts me and say, oh, that's nice. Then hit me back and say, oh, and he needs some shoes. Run down there. What gift gonna be enough? Am I wrong, y'all? Lulu, order my daughter. She got the Lulu. She want the Lulu. Ordering the Lulu. Like, what these people think nowadays? These women think after you buy gift after gift after gift, they go and find, well, oh, you need this. Oh, so what's the point for this stuff? If you know what you need, go swipe it on yours. Because I know you ain't buying the gifts that I'm buying. I'm just saying, man, when we buying our kids Christmas, we go for like the big gift. Okay, we go buy the big gift. Man, these folk crazy, man. And then we go do it like suckers. For real, man. Woo. Well, I'm telling you, boy, when they know you got a job and you got a business and all that, boy, they at your throat. I remember growing up, boy, if my daddy bought me something, boy, we was happy to have one gift. Wait till you become grandpa. Angelo, please don't tell me you get worse, bro. Please. Please don't tell me. I don't like, I'm going to tell y'all like this. The terrorists, I was bragging on, okay, the tax cut, Trump, everybody gonna be making money off of it. But $50 and $100 and $200 shipping on top of stuff, this is going crazy. Like literally, like I have to go on 4-5 different sites just to find something where the shipping is good. And I have I'm on Amazon with the Prime and all that. No. And I'm gonna tell her, you tell me what he needs, go buy it. Because if I would have just bought a piece of clothing, some shoes, they would have looked at that like, come on, man. And this is coming from a good father, y'all. This ain't coming from nobody who don't want to buy it. No. I'm just trying to, I don't really deal with the black version of Christmas. I don't look at Christmas the way everybody else look at Christmas. I look at Christmas like these folks about to get some money and come up. Let me get everybody their gift and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share my appreciation. But all these wants and these needs, if I'm getting the wants, you get the needs. That's just my theory of it. Literally. Literally, y'all, like, dang. Once my daughter got her first job, she learned to value money. Yes, they got to learn the value. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like with my daughter, why do you want to, but you know what? I always wanted just Bowls and Coogie's outfit. So I get it why she wanted to lose them. She made good grades. She's a straight A student. She's want to get what she want. That's just that. I'm big on that. Who got the good behavior and who got the good grades, they get what they want. If you be acting up and you don't listen, guess what? Your gift is gonna go like that. All right? I'm gonna think twice on your gift. But the Lulu inspired outfits at Amazon, I saw that too. But I think nah, she do too much good. Like in high school, straight A student, still a virgin, like respectful, don't curse, ain't online twerking. Yeah, I gotta get her what she wants. Okay, y'all. I know I was waiting for you to comment, Kwame. I was waiting. That's why I kept seeing it. Listen to this hospitality man. Never seen you take out the trash. All you do is wash dishes. Them T cells dropping like an MF. Kwame, who you think? See, I have someone who come take our trash out. So you would never see me go take the trash out because I live in a bougie community. We have people that come and pick our trash up, sir. That's the difference from me and you. Salute to what you got going on, but stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can hire some people come pick your trash up from your door. You got the money. But we pay for people to pick our trash up and put it like everybody else's. It comes in the rental package. We got to have a trash service here. So all I do is pull it out and put it in front of the door. And why would I be taking trash out while I'm going live, Kwame? See, when you see me washing dishes, that's when I'm at work. That's how I just clocked out at 100 hours. Okay. Like right now, babe, what you cooking? What we have for breakfast? Baby, ain't you cooking lamb chop? Oh, lamb shoulder. And what else? Eggs and hash brown. So I'm sitting here working while my food getting cooked and texting baby mamas what we done ordered for these children. Shout out to my girl, even my girl buying stuff. So, and get ready for our trip and her birthday coming up after Christmas and stuff like that. So we got a whole, so y'all gonna be getting a lot of content. YouTube. Towards the end of the month, it's gonna be a lot of jealous people towards the end of the month. All right. So y'all just watch me work, YouTube. Just watch. Now, Kwame Don Brown, I understand that you lonely. You don't got nobody cooking you no breakfast. You don't got, what female bought something for your kids for Christmas? Since you a hell of a, what female bought your children something for Christmas? Bought your brother something for Christmas? My baby so good, man. That's why I love. All right. My baby say, I got your brother them something. Who told you to go do that? But they treat her like family and they treat us like family, and they always doing so. People appreciate who around them. Kwame, ain't none of your brothers' wives buying you nothing. I don't even think no woman getting you nothing. You always, last year you complained about the holidays. She got about all those kids something 5 and below. Dang, bro, they said we need to go to 5 and below. Nah, I like, yeah, that'd be good little goodie bags or whatever. But these, like, I'm at a, how can I say this? I'm one of those dads that can't even go do stuff like that. I'm held to a certain standard. I get treated like a fake celebrity. Let's say if I ain't have no money to buy Christmas, they'll probably post me on Facebook. I hate that feeling too, because I don't miss. You feel me? I don't miss nothing. And sometimes I do wish, what you showing me? Sometimes I do wish I can. You want to go gift for gift when you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas? I'm not celebrating Christmas. I am gifting my children something for their hard work during the school year. If you go back and listen to what I said, I treat Christmas as an appreciation day. It's the end of the year. See, you treat Christmas like ho, 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 Merry Christmas. That's the end of the year appreciation day, which everybody should have. You should have that appreciation day for your children. Make them work hard. For real. Kwame will be live on Christmas Day, crying about Gil, LeBron, Bronny, ears, baby mamas, and black women per usual. I'm surprised he ain't agreeing with what I'm talking about. Instead of him understanding me speaking on the mind of the black family right now and the black woman, the black household, why you should be feeling well. This is when you should be able, you will be watching if that's what I do. You should be agreeing with me. Why do I have to feel as a man if I don't have something? What if I just don't have it to provide, or just don't have it? Why do we feel like we're going to get talked about on social media? Why do we feel like we're going to get dogged out the others? Why wouldn't it just be, yeah, he's having a tough time? Why should the black man have to face that type of trauma and feelings emotionally? That this particular time, even Christmas, birthdays, any of that, why do we have to feel like that? Now, somebody help me understand that. Kwame is definitely what you do, yes. I will be trolling. For real. And I got to work Christmas Eve. Yeah. And I'm going back and forth with my job about how they handling their business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like a lot be going on, man. They say do anything for clout. Okay, tell me what's for clout. G Money, you only got 2 adult pictures with your son. You can't even fit in this conversation. I'm talking to fathers that I know provide for their children like Kwame. We know he at least provide. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least I see with one on. G Money, we not talking to you. We never hear you say you're going to a store for your child. We never hear you say birthday. No, nothing. All we know is you got a daughter and you might show up to a cheerleading event. Other than that, we not talking to you, G Money. This is for the fathers who's vocal. You know what I'm saying? And we can actually see them doing stuff. All we see you doing is going from state to state trying to link up with men. Like, nigga, we not talking about you, sir. Go on about your business. We're not talking to you. All right? Let the fathers talk who understand this. Don't say cheerleader. Man, we just caught, boy, hey, listen, we just caught your son with a pink toe. We just caught your son with a pink toe, bro. And he had on Bucky slippers. Your grown son. And he said his girlfriend bought him. Gone on, man. Yeah, that nigga wear Bucky slippers, nigga. Why I'm getting designer, nigga. I ain't moved my bag yet. Because I like to hold it up every time you niggas talk to me. This bag been sitting here since we left the stove. Ready for when we leave. This designer bag been sitting here. We went in Leaning Mall. My baby spent $50 just on boxes for me. 100-something down the road, boy. Get on up out of here, boy. If you trolling, then you missing time with your family watching me dumb. She's Latino. That's why he got Bucky's slippers on. So again, he get Bucky slippers. I get stuff for my children. I'm getting lamb shoulders cooked right now. I get back rubs. Man, listen, I get treated like a king around here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all slanging, y'all meet around. No intentions to get married. No intention to settle down. I'll say, what he got on the cowboy settle? Angelo, wait a minute. I need that picture. Man, these niggas, hey, boy, you raised your son to walk around in Bucky slippers. I would never walk around with slippers with a rat on them. I'm just being honest. I don't think my, baby, if we walk in Bucky's, is it gonna cross your mind to buy me some Bucky slippers? Literally. Would you want me walking around with slippers with that rat on? Literally. His son girlfriend walking in some Bucky slippers. We was up there laughing about it. We posted a picture. Like, no, we're not doing that. Bucky slippers, walking around using some white forest slippers with a rat on them. What I look like? That's so unmanly. That's so unmanly. You walk around here with some fluffy, motherfucking slippers on. Sassy. Yeah, sassy, man. Did I work out today? Not yet. Not yet, but I will. I ain't work out yet. Not today. I'm in the healing process. We have about 3-4 days back to back. But I'll be in there. I got cardio today for sure because I got to go work. I got to work today and tomorrow. Yeah, just walk around. I'm 43. I don't care about designer. I mean, I didn't either, but I feel a woman wants to see their man in some sexy boxers. I don't care to buy them nice looking boxers. I'm just being real. I don't care. Bucky slippers with high top Reebok like that. Man, good job, Lonnie. Lonnie, you holding me accountable. I'm gonna make sure I get in there today for Lonnie, for sure. Listen, bro, listen. I don't care for designer, but like as a woman, you want to see your man and something sexy here and there. We're going on a sexy trip. Very sexy cabin trip. So I know she want to see me pop out, and then my brother got this pajama party for Christmas. So yeah, she want to see me pop out fly. You know what I'm saying? I might don't even wear it to the trip, man. I might just wear the boxers around the trip. Yeah, in the cabin. You know what I'm saying? Like a king. Maybe some snow might be falling or something. But yeah. Hey, Kwame, let me rent Big Whitey. What's your sexy boxers? Man, these silk ones, man. I got these silk boxers she bought. These things expensive too, boy. $30. Yeah. $30. Hey, listen, they were the bag. They're sitting right here next to my desk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They said no red pants. Now we went that for her birthday dinner. We went burgundy. Oh, that just reminded me what I gotta go do. Dang, I gotta get that in. Damn. Red silk would have been sexy, but we got black silk. I'm chocolate. So we going all black. You hear me? But that's noted. Maybe next time I get a red set. They ain't have a red set. Yeah, they'll probably have a red set Valentine's Day. Nigga, I got shit stains in what? You got shit stains in 100 boxes? Who you talking about? You mean you with the bro? Katie, did you just say you got shit stains? Kevlo, this yo. Man, I've been dealing with this girl for 2 years. So it don't matter what you say, G Money. We locked in. All right? We locked in. That's all that matters. You just sit back and watch this show. $100. Oh, you got $100 box for real. Oh man, come on, talk about silk boxes. That's the first. Man, chill out. Y'all don't get down like that in Philly. Y'all too rough. Y'all wear prison boxes in Philly. Yeah. Y'all were goddamn prison boxes in Philly. Soon as I hear Philly, all I know is run. Run. Yes, Lonnie. 2 years. Creeping and geeking for 1 year. On and off. You know what I'm saying? And then we had dated officially December a year. Yeah. Straight up. And we'll be living with each other. Baby, when that goddamn come? February? Yeah. Officially you're living with each other like February though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all want to know me and her story? Why are you in my business? Hey, sis, let me tell you how far this stuff go back. Let me tell y'all. Now, we ain't gonna tell too much. I tell my own story, baby. What? I don't tell my... Okay, no, I ain't gonna tell too much, baby. So, when I was living in my house in Chamblee, do y'all remember when we used to walk the track when I first came on YouTube and I broke up with the girl Danny? Me and her was dealing since then. On and off. We stopped talking for a few months. Friends, however you want to say it. At first. We don't want to tell them that part of the story. Because they don't need to know that. Then they'll be like, oh, he be sleeping with his customers. See, that's why you can't be loud around your woman. Yeah, you know Kwame watching. You know he ready to talk about that when he go live. God dang. No, she was. Let me tell you something about this girl. And we'll Alex talk about you. Since I met her, I knew she was wifey material. I knew she would be a wonderful girlfriend. I just knew it. But then I was scared. I always felt like, man, this motherfucker too nice. Head she got going on. And then I felt like maybe I should date somebody who's into social media like me, because maybe that might be an issue. So I had a lot of doubts within the situation within me. And then I know it wasn't out of my system to stop thoughting like that. So when my mind got right, it got down. I'm going to tell y'all how far back this goes. I was at the Wild Wave concert. Now, this is after we stopped talking bad at each other. Man, it's so much stuff y'all just don't know. She's my rider, and I'm her rider. So I'll tell y'all something. I went to was that a Wild Wave? I Lil Baby. Yeah, Lil Baby and Friends concert. So I'm out there. And you told me you lied too that you saw me. Remember you said you saw me, but then you told me not too long ago you was capping. You ain't see me out there. So anyway, both of us was out. We was getting lit. I was already on my mind like, man, I should hear her. She was on her mind like, damn, she hit me up. So we ended up hitting each other up. I went out there. So, but don't get bad about my story. I went out there. I got dumb fresh, y'all. Now I spent about $200 on a sweater. I remember, man, I was single. I've been in the gym. I'm like, I'm about to go to this concert by myself and pop out. I started doing stuff by myself. Thank you. So I was outside that night with the intentions of it's time to pop out. Man, I was dumb clean. I remember. Garrett got asked by a man to go on a date. I heard about that. We gonna get to that. Let's finish this story. So I was outside. I was out there like, yeah, I went to the concert. I had a good time. I'm walking around. I'm hollering. I ain't even gonna lie. I was out there giving my number out. I ain't gonna lie, baby. See the story. So goddamn, I'm out there popping. But I ain't reach out to nobody. Like I was out there trying to, you feel me? Be on a single man movement. But in the back of my head, I was thinking about her, like, man, I'm about to go to her house. And then I had ended up, I lost my car. I ain't know where my car was parked at. So I'm looking for my car for at least 30 minutes. I was walking for 30 minutes around downtown trying to find a parking garage. My phone went dead, bro. So much stuff going on. And then, babe, did I hit you up or you hit me up? Okay, so we were texting in the concert or whatever. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, so you threw it out there first. Who texted first? I think she texted first. So anyway, we linked up. Ever since that night, we was back dealing, but we was just dealing like is friends. But then she was like, you know what? We not about to just be having sex and we not in no real relationship. And I felt the same way at the time. Like, man, that shit boring, man. I'm going home. I'm lonely. Sometimes, might do this. I don't really like dealing with people. I don't want people all in my business. You see what I'm saying? It was just like, I'm very private, at the time, because I'm like, man, you get with these people go put your business out and all that. I'm strategic now on no. My phone was dead and you were texting. Yes, I was texting her before my phone went dead. I was texting her while I'm in the concert. I was on live and stuff in the concert, so maybe she seen me somewhere, and I already was posting that I was in the concert. So she said she saw me, but she ain't really see me. She knew I was there though. And that's how we ended up linking. You know what I mean? It was just little cute little stuff going on. So goddamn, I keep talking. G Money, what is you getting out of this story? But we were dealing with each other a year before the concert. This is how we made it official. We both did not want to just be late night specials. even though we would go on dates and stuff like that, like we was having relationship situations, but not publicly. So, you know, we locked in and we've been good ever since. I helped her out a lot. She helped me out a lot. All that help I put in her, she came back and poured it back into me. My children love her. And any girl I dated, I could say my children like her more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey. Mm-hmm. Like literally, we waited on each other in a lot of situations. Man, I don't even know who you talking about, bro. That be the thing. Like, you don't never hear me say this. You don't never hear me speak on none of that. And that's just the truth. See, you don't even know how that went. You don't even know how that went. Do you know that person threatened this girl? You don't even know how so much happened in between that and that. So you know social media, little man. You don't know how far stuff was about to get around here. Boy. It was some drama. And I'm glad it didn't hit it didn't hit this part of the social media. But yeah, it was a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. There was threats going on and this, that, and that going on. And it just wasn't worth the drama. We got our mind right and we locked in like grown-ups. You can't be around here in between two women. You can't be around here in between two houses. You can't just move like that nowadays. You know how, and that was so long ago. We ended up being cool after that too. Like me and that person who you texting about, bro. Like you can't even keep up with my timeline. It's sad. And nobody care about any of them people that you speaking on. This is what you call a real relationship, right here. Thank you, baby, for my breakfast. Woo, woo. You hit the light, baby. Okay. Huh? Okay. Damn, but I should bring some more water in here. You see this boy? Look, Gary. You see that lamb shoulder, boy? You see how you see that right there, boy? You see that? You see the eggs, the hair brown? Shut up. And Gary, you still dealing with a woman off of YouTube that can't post you. Let me say my grace. God is great. God is good. Let us thank him for this food. By his hands, we are fed. Thank you, Lord, our daily bread. Amen. See what I got brought to me? How you older than me and you ain't got this going on in your life, Gary? See, your boy Kwame Slow been watching my relationship, watching what I'm doing, and he swore up and down. I cook every day. For breakfast, yes, this is lamb. This is breakfast and lunch in one. Woo, woo. Gary, you wish you can have this, boy. You can't. Yeah, just like steak and eggs, but it's lamb. It's more healthy. You know, and it's mine. And I'm going to eat what I want to eat. That's what I'm going to do. It's all about how many calories you take in. Drink a little water for the rest of the day. It's about ready for me some dinner, and I'll be good. So look how I chew it, Garrett. This is funny basic shit. Right, bro. Hey, I ain't even get to have the man. Look, hey, man. If she was to start posting everything I do and how I move for her on social media, it'll be a lot of mad people. Too many of them. Not to all you do, bro. Garrick over there mad because he lonely. Garrick, when is the pop out? When is you about to have you a boo-boo, a woo, a ooh-ooh come over? You might have to settle like your son. You might have to go to Taco Bell and get one of them cashier. You a house? How am I house mom? And I work every day, all day. My girl just brought me my plate. Now I'm a house mom. I'm about to get up and go to work and run my business. She gonna run her business. How is that my house mom and we always working? I'm working right now. This help pay bills too. What's wrong with these people? One real job, one business. I get paid from here, and I'm also on Bigo getting paid. Sounds like 4 different incomes to me. Sounds like rent, lights, water, phone bill. Oh yeah, let me add Facebook and some groceries. Hello. I don't have to wash dishes at home. I got a dishwasher. Now, put some of your hash browns in the sauce. You got a man now, Lovely? That's why Garrett don't be in your chat like that. Hey, my live streaming room, you know who set that up? She did. Decoration, all that. Garrett, do I gotta keep naming what all she do for me? Just wait. Whether y'all gonna see her birthday trip, the cabin by the water. Huh? See, we different around here, boy. We different. Everybody. But this is your brother, Kwame. You know what? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Kwame. Let's see what your brother be eating. Yeah. Why you like to talk about me? He already over here got men. Let's see what y'all brag about eating. What a
DJ spoke on it. Now keep in mind.
Don't even have a dog. Lord Jesus.
Hello. If he don't know, some people miss their blessing because they don't know when to move on. Because maybe God blessing you. My nigga, you can't sit on this motherfucker forever and make free money gossiping like a hoe. Because that's what you're doing.
Hello.
And making up shit. Like you can't keep doing this shit. Maybe God trying to move you into your manhood. Go do some man shit like Will say. Because this time
Will put a rubber band on his ponytail. He put perm on his ponytail. And y'all call that man shit? Well, y'all funny.
For this. Like for real. This is pathetic. This is not what no man do. I don't understand how that girl sitting in that house cooking for this nigga, listening to him talk. That would turn me the fuck off. Like, no. Nigga, what the fuck? You ain't talking to me. We ain't wrapped up. We ain't hugging. We ain't loving. We ain't doing nothing. When you talking about this nigga? Like,
hello. In a whole other room by himself. In a whole other room by himself. Getting drunk.
That's why people like me and Damn D pay the bills. See, when you paying bills, you can get loud as you want. You'll be loud as you want. Kwame putting weed in his head every other day. Well, I've been in the gym going hard. We ain't even got to talk about it. I've been in the gym going hard all week. We ain't go talk about working out. That's normal stuff. If I ain't see you in the gym, you ain't been live. We're not doing none of that. I told y'all I ain't work out today. Oh, well, I've been live. My supporters been seeing me go live 4, 5 in the morning when you sleep high off that blow. We don't want to hear none of that. Garrett cannot go live and walk in somebody's kitchen right now. We don't want to even talk to you, Garrett. Bye. Let's listen to these chatty patties. And to this dumb broad saying a man can't live stream. Do you know who run podcasts right now? Oh, the man. 50 Cent. Jim Jones. Shay Shay. Charleston White. All these Kevin Samuels, when he was like, who do you think created the lane for podcasts? Crazy lady. It sure wasn't women. God, these people slow. And your man go to work all day and he can't make what people making off of social media. It's Friday and I'm sitting on my ass. I got a job, so I'm off the day I work overnight. At 1 p.m., I'm going to detail one of my clients' car, give them a full detail, shampoo and seats, car wash, everything. Tomorrow, I got to do a full detail on a Sprinter van, Kwame, that's inside and out and shampooing. Where is your business? You only had 3 bookings and everybody was complaining about how it smelled like smoke, Kwame. Stop clocking my business, bro. Do you want to see who business made the most since October to now? We can show that paperwork. No, you don't want to do it because I know your booking's only been 700 for 1 month in the last 3 months. Man, bye, boy. Talking about this a man on a Friday. Dog, I'm a man with a schedule. I'm a man with a schedule. I'm a man that work for myself and got a job, so I know I can go detail a car at 1 p.m. because it's cold outside. And I can go to my regular job overnight and get paid to go to sleep and just wake up in the morning and wash them dishes, like you said, cook them a little breakfast, and go and about my day. Don't that hurt your feelings? You know why I can do that? Because I got it edge of motherfucking case, you boy. Your nigga slow. I work in the mental health field, and he keep bringing up CNA stuff. Like, it's crazy. Why is you worried? Okay, post what the business brought you. Post what that Airbnb brought you, and I promise you, I'll show what all my car wash brought me. We going from October when you started to right now, and me and your challenge, and you got to show that it's Airbnb. Straight up. And I promise you, I embarrass you. My one customer who spends $300 to $400 a week on her cars, and if she missed 1 week, she gonna come back at least half the next week. Is going to put out more than your. See, this the funny part. You bought an Airbnb. It take you 2 days to make 700. I can go and make 300 to 400 in 2 hours of work, Kwame. See, when you were laughing at that car wash, but you don't go back and do the math. See, it takes you at least 3 weeks to get booked because everybody not booking you in the slow season. We can go and make that money in an hour. Like I got 2 bookings these 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's raining and it's cold. And it's still about an hour work a piece. And I still will be making a percentage of what it takes you to come up with in 2 weeks for 1 booking. I didn't say your house. I said your Airbnb bookings, Kwame. Stupid. Don't we're not comparing your houses that you done went and took a loan out of. And I've been learning about that. So I've been learning about that too. All that ain't good that. It may sound good to motherfuckers who ain't learning this shit.
Day.
And you got a lady in the house.
And then you got the nerve to brag that I got a lady in the house.
Of a woman.
No, he got a little girl over there, and she probably over there for her own self-serving ass reason, so she probably in there laughing.
Because a woman is not going to allow him to do that.
Hell no. Nigga, we ain't even finna be talking about another nigga too long.
She'd have tore down that whole setup. Look at here, dude.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
I'm standing right here. You better enjoy this blessing.
Do you hear me?
Kwame is bragging he took a loan out on the house that he owned that he took for his brother. We're talking about profit. That's something you got to pay back for a loan. That's a loan. Profit from people booking, not what you got to pay back. If you took out a $200-some thousand loan and you only made $3,000 off of that loan, well, who you fooling? Who you fooling? Still got to pay it back.
I be sitting back like, this shit is crazy. Like, these niggas don't realize that this shit translate into real life. So you a suck ass nigga in real life? You a hating ass nigga in real life? You a wicked, you a guy? Like, what is y'all doing? The fuck?
Yeah.
This ain't no man shit. I'm used to men being around a bunch of women talking shit to the woman, trying to fuck with the woman. I love watching that in the chat. When niggas just be too focused on another man, it's like, nigga, what you doing?
What are you doing?
I ain't gonna mention no names, but there is one dude that actually does that shit. Like he follows different men around from panel to panel.
It's a lot of them.
Like, what
It's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a few.
The booking paying the back. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're right. They're paying it back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got $200,000 loan, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So how long will it take you to accumulate that back? How long is it going to take you to make $200,000 when you barely making $1,000 a month off that booking? Ha! Do the math, sucker.
Few of them. But it's like, it's cool to choose your side. Because like I said, I'm with the no mixing and mingling shit.
Me too.
If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And I ain't finna play like I fuck with you.
I keep my energy as
But for motherfuckers to be really like, just let it go. Man, you playing yourself like, I'm like, do you watch his own shit and see how he really acting?
I don't think so.
Man, did you hear yourself? Oh my God, this shit is so sad. Like, it's sad.
Because even when he was replaying, DJ was replaying his live when he was saying what he was saying to Biz, like he wasn't really making too much sense. He's like, I understand why you're doing it, but you need to stop doing it. The thing is, and people tend to forget, this is the internet. His kids are going to hear this shit. So Big, as a parent, is going to constantly defend himself. And his story has not changed. People keep dragging new shit in there. Oh, he was messing with a little girl. He was sitting in a room with a 6-year-old girl. I'm like, where would that come from? Why would you let that ride?
I can't understand.
You know what I'm saying? And his kids will hear that.
Salute to the ladies. Salute to the chat. Hey, TJ, hey, bro, I got to crack a bill, man, because these women on some real woman shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
What you need to teach me? Oh, he put it on private. Well, I didn't need your video for content. He think I need his video for content. Bye. Block your watch hours. We don't care. You not hurting us. You hurting you, dummy. Remember that. I do this just to make you put it on private. You never going to get monetized as long as I'm here. I was waiting for you to put it on there. I'm only using your video for when I get done eating. He don't even realize that, y'all. Fair use, fair use. You're not hurting me. You hurt you. Like your brother got paid his loan back on this house, and the business is failing. Don't worry, Kwame. You got 195 more bookings to get. What a dummy.
I don't know about Brother News now. I don't got no about Brother News. I got I gotta get that shit before Brother News did. Brother News gonna put that shit out quick fast. Kwame gotta try to get the fuck out all night. Goddamn.
Kwame, hey y'all, Kwame really think them people he got power in Brunswick. Kwame ain't got no power in Brunswick. Why you ain't using on your brother case? Okay, I'll drop the link. Explain to us how you gonna get rid of this $200,000 debt. Oh yeah. Explain to us. We know you can get the money. We know you can pull the money out. But tell me, y'all, we about to listen to Kwame explain it, y'all. Class in session. Yeah, explain it, y'all. Kwame said he's about to explain to us how he's going to accumulate the money back. He got a $200,000 debt over his head, and people barely booking the Airbnb, y'all. So,
What were you saying though?
All right, no cursing. Just explain. All right, in my opinion.
I didn't curse. I said, what were you saying?
Okay, you said you got a 200. How much was the loan? The money you pulled up out of the house?
No, I'm basically saying to you, man. This is you said you learned from Mike, right?
I didn't say nobody's name.
You said you learned from my people. My people is Mike. And if you learned from Mike, he's talking about a dscr loan. And so you never pay back the loan. Mike puts a tenant in the house. I put a tenant in the house. It don't matter about the loan amount because we not paying the fucking loan. The person who's renting the house is paying the loan. So let's say I put a person in there for 2,500, and that 2,500 out 1,500 will go to me, or a little over 1,500 will go to me. 800 will go towards the loan. Do I give a shit about the loan? No, because I'm never paying the loan back. The tenant is paying the loan back.
So that sounds like that's more than a 30-year mortgage.
Excuse me?
You're going to pay $800 per month towards 200 and something thousand. So you're going to die with the debt.
That's because my credit score is good, sir.
I get it. You want to be making the money monthly, right?
Uh-huh.
But you also want to have that debt. It got to be paid. If it don't be paid, they can take your house.
How is it debt if a tenant is in there? I done got the 200. I done got the 200K, right? I'm putting the 200K towards something else that I want to do. I'll make about 4,000 or 5,000 a month off my 200K that I got out of the house. Plus, I'm still profiting on the money that I'm getting from the rent. And the rent, the person who's renting the house is paying back the DSCR loan. So how am I affected again?
All right. That's if you have a successful business and that's bringing in that type of money per month. It's since you're using some of the money.
What do you mean a successful business? What do you mean?
Well, you said you're going to take that money and invest in something else, right? Correct.
I already got another house. What are you talking about?
All right, you got another house.
Yeah.
All right. Is you talking about the ones that you have in your property or another house you purchased?
Did you hear me say another or the same one?
Okay, so you got another house. So this
That's
other,
what I said the first time.
all right. So
It's like if you stop trying to be such a
you're not letting
catty.
me have my
No, I'm just saying, like you keep asking the same questions. If you stop being catty, it's people over here that can actually look up DSCR loan and they can actually learn something from one of your lives instead of you just bitching at your cousin because you're jealous of him.
No, I agree with what you said, but I'm still at the point where even the other house gotta produce enough money. So you're gonna die with the debt. Even if you buy another house, of course your bills gonna get paid, your credit gonna stay good, but it's still $200,000 out there that got to come back. Even if you buy another house, let's say if that house only producing again $1,000 towards that loan, and your other house is producing 800, like you said. So that's $1,800 a month going towards the 200,000 debt, right?
Who gives a fuck about dying with debt? Don't nobody pay debt when they dead, dummy.
Bye. He's gone. My point was proven. You can drop down, Kwame. I ain't gonna bring you back up. Got him. Thank you, baby, for always talking to me about these things and we putting it together. I told him I knew what he was talking about. He thought I didn't know what he was talking about. It sounds good. It sounds good. See, he's telling y'all how to get the money, but he never told y'all you go die with that debt. So he told y'all he's telling y'all how he got this money. Yeah, he's surviving off this money. Salute to that part, Kwame. We agree. I get the scam. Bro. I get it. Long as he paying towards that interest, and he's paying towards that $200,000 loan, he don't lose nothing. You know what I mean? They going to have. He always gonna keep a tenant, and the tenant always going to pay back towards it. Go live, man. Hey, and I'm gonna go get some information. The more I make you mad, the more you talk, the more I learn. People definitely pay debt when they dead. My friend's mother just passed away, and when they sold her house, debt collectors took the profit from the sale because they had to get their money. They done gave these banks got to get their money back. So basically what he's saying, when he died, his kids going to have to handle that. His life insurance policy is going to have to handle that. So the kids is not going to get the money if he died. If he don't got $1 million insurance policy, even if he got $1 million, y'all, he probably got 400. He done did this to two houses, y'all. So what is called dscr, SR. So he probably got 2 of those loans on those houses. Imagine how much insurance money they going to have to use to bury him and to pay all that back. Explain it, Kwame. That's what idiot. Call me an idiot, call me dumb, but dead is dead, nigga. Dead is dead. The bank not okay. Well, he died, so this 200-something thousand. We just go. We just not gonna worry about it. Whoa, he still got the houses. So would the bank take over the houses? Doc, hey, I ain't gonna say Doc for me. Well, give us an example of a dead person that didn't finish off that loan. Yeah. Oh, he got to explain this one. Tonio, you at work, bro? Hey, what was the loan called again, y'all? His debt is going to eat up his assets. Yep. Okay, in real life, bro, Kwame is saying he don't plan to pay it back. Is this house in Brunswick? Yeah. He's right now trying to rent out his Airbnb for $3,500 a month. So what's the word called to recoup? How you say the word? Anyway, I'm gonna break it down in hood terminology. To regain his money back, he's trying to rent out the Airbnb for $3,500 a month. Yep. So I get it. When he die, his insurance go pay off the loans. Okay, you had a renter in that car for 16. Okay. When did you take the loan out, Kwame? You just took the loan out. 800 times 16 is only $12,800. I did that wrong. My bad. Okay, 800 times 12. All right, 9,600 times 16. Oh, okay. Okay. 153,000 if you took it out then. You just took that loan out. So, in 20 years, Kwame, you'll be able to pay off that loan. In 20 years, you'll be able to recoup that money back. Don't forget the interest. So basically, YouTube and all that will be paying. Now they don't pay rent house for $2,500, bro. You can get a 4-bedroom in Bronx for $1,300, $1,500. See, Kwame getting this information from someone else. So now you can play Monopoly with it. Yeah, what's the interest on that loan? So just because he pulled $200,000, they might want $300,000 back. I gotta pay this, y'all. This is Kwame Elson. So Moonlight, when they was laughing at you and Biz was laughing at you saying you go down that debt, what about Kwame? So full furnished house with bills included. So you think, so you getting $1,500 for the house and they gonna have $1,500 in bills? That's crazy. All right, baby. Love you too. Have a good day. All right, I'm gonna drop the link again. Kwame gonna break this down for us today. I'm gonna give him one more shot. We got what we wanted because he was getting ready to cuss me out and be disrespectful. Can we get you and Antonio up here? I mean, the information is right. I just learned something. Get a bunch of stuff. Get a house. Put that the loan what he talking about, right? Get some life insurance, a good $1 million policy. If a nigga croak, that insurance will go and pay off my loans, whatever I got, so my kids be able to cap some and have the houses. That's what America been doing. Salute to Kwame for the lesson. But my only point is the mess. You lost your chance. No, you went to cussing. That's why you got dropped, Kwame. Come back. Well, come back, bro. Hey, I love this boy. I can talk shit to this nigga and I can learn something. I love this. I love this, man. It ain't nothing like having a big cousin like this, boy. Well, TJ, I would respect you more. I'll respect you more, man, if you had the information, man. You know what I'm saying? TJ, you don't have the information. You don't have the information, boy. And he's not the one paying the loan back, even though the loan is in his name. They said they trying to figure out how his credit score was good with child support and back taxes. He act like his score is over 800 because he has a tenant giving him $800 a month. This is a good way for the feds not to know. You like listening to dummies talk like Tony. You grown clown, stay grown clown. I'm trying to teach you stop at home. Man, come on, Kwame. Kwame. Hey, Kwame is teaching y'all something. But he tried to give us half the game. I got all of it now. But Kwame, you got to come back and explain to me, Kwame. You said you never want to pay. You never want to pay the loan back. But I get it. So your tenants, as long as you got a tenant in them houses, it's going to always, your loan going to get paid. All right. Good. So if you go broke and you can't pay the loan back, anything happen. Let's say a hurricane come and flood out the $1 million Haunted Mansion. You in debt. You can't pay these mortgages, none of this. What happens when you can't pay the loan back? Do they take the house? What happened? They said Biggs may have co-signed for that loan. Probably did. So this way, JJ and all them other girls that good credit come in handy. Like I had got JJ to get them countertops. He came online and told y'all he need a girl to get his countertop. Now remember that? That is one of them duplexes he was trying to sell then. Pay attention. I wish I could find some of these lives. See, that's why I wish he had videos. See, Kwame, this is why you need to stop talking about why you can't have no videos where you only talking about this stuff. Why do we can only go pull up Gil, Ears, Kevlo? Sure. Can you? Why we can't click on no tutorials for this? I'm about to tell Mike, he need to make his own page. I'm for real. Mike need to make his own page, bro. I'm gonna ask him about that. So, get the loan. Okay. Number one. Take the money from the loan, invest in something else. Okay. Take that profit and pay back the loan. Mm-hmm. But $200,000 loan. Interest, maybe $250, $300. Mm-hmm. How long would it take $800 a month to pay out $200,000? Well, I just did the math on 16 years, bro. That's $153,600. So for just say if he had it for 16 years, this loan, and he had a tenant renting, he would have been at right now $153,000 on that loan. But he didn't get the loan 16 years ago. He just recently did it. So it would take him about 24 years to pay it back. And that's with interest and everything. So now if he doubled up his payments, he didn't give a listen. Kwame is smart. Y'all falling for the Dulo twist. Listen to the truth within. See, he's a fucking witty. See, TJ want to be witty, but Kwame is fucking witty. He wants y'all to think that he's saying he's not going to pay it. Listen, he's going to pay it. It just whoever renting the house is going to pay it. That's what he's trying to say. Hey, the money not coming out my pocket, it's coming out the person who renting my house pocket. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was trying to say. He's paying it, but it's not coming out personally out of his pocket. So anytime he rent a house out, he's going to need $800 for that house go towards the loan. He need about another $1,000 to go towards mortgage. That's $1,800. If he rent the house for $2,500, 2000, 2001, 2, 3. So he will make about $500 or $500 cap, $700 cap monthly to himself. So if he put it at $2,500, he's going to profit at least $500 to $700 a month to himself with paying towards the loan and paying towards the mortgage. That's why he want the house at $2,500. So at $2,500, that's where he at with it. If you do math and you know math, you would get what he's trying to say without trying to be such a smart ass about it. Yeah, you will get it. So there's some playroom. I just learned something. Yeah, I learned a little something in that. I'm gonna give you that. Come on back up here, Kwame. Okay, let's go. Salute, salute, salute. Salute. Brother damn chocolate so good. I ain't eating no red meat in so long. Y'all hear me over here munching pause. That's why. We don't eat a lot of red meat in here at all, period. All right, let's see what he said. All right. So Kwame's point, you can't sue a dead person, so he technically is right. Okay, check mark. That red person is right. That the estate can be sued. That's what it's for. Okay. If there is no estate, then it kind of get lost. Well, we know Kwame has a choice. Okay, boom, bada bang. So let's talk about that part, Kwame. How you doing? Welcome to
Why
Kevlo.
you going so fast, man? I need you to slow down and stop talking so much. You trying to put on a show, and I'm trying to teach people something you don't know. So it don't really require you talking so much.
I'm going on mute.
And so, what the gentleman said up here, to your point, yes, you can sue an estate, but you can't sue a trust. So, if you have a trust, I don't know why most people don't have a trust. You can put all of your assets in a trust. You can go get $3 million life insurance, and if it's in a trust, you can now borrow from that trust because that life insurance is an asset. So if you got a $1 million life insurance policy, then now you have access to borrow against $1 million if it's in a trust. These are the things that nobody taught you because you always want to talk about celebrities and say dumb shit to people. And at the end of the day, just because you can't shoot no hoops, don't mean you can't make no money. Now, is there anything else you want to know? Because that loan, I'm never paying back the loan. If I had a renter in there for 16 years that I put out because I wanted to renovate the house, what's going to stop me from getting another renter in there? Let's say the house don't rent for 3,500 a month, fully furnished with the utilities included. Let's say somebody work a deal for 32. Let's say they working for 3,000. I'm still going to be in the black. I still got the 200,000 out. That do you think I'm just sitting on my hands with the money, or do you think I'm making more money with the money that I took out?
Mm, okay.
You're forgetting that part.
Wait a minute, Kwame. Wait a minute. All right. So I got it. I got the part, Kwame. I'm gonna give you crowd. Should I give him the points on that he just helped us solve?
You asking the crowd, some of which don't know, have a clue on what I'm talking about. Why don't you chat GPT? Why don't you Google? Why don't you ask somebody that knows instead of just asking a chat that don't like a person?
Okay, you right, Kwame. And I like what you just said. That was some dope shit you just. I like that, Kwame. I can't stand this. Oh, God, man. All right, let me ask this question. Chat GPT
The
can't.
debt gets paid off by the tenant. You get a house, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You put a tenant in the house. You don't care what the loan is. You try to get the motherfucker to 6%, 7. If your credit is bad, you're gonna pay 7, 8%. If your credit is good, you could pay maybe 6, 5%. And then you can refinance it and get it down when the situation change. You can always refinance. But when you have the situation going, the objective is to take the 200,000 and go get two or three more properties that's turning over revenue, so that if there's ever a moment that there's not a tenant in the house, it does not matter because you went out and got two or three situations working with the 200,000 of capital that you got. That's what you do.
All right, we're about to see, bro. Yeah, I mean, hey, what you just talked, that sounds like some Trump shit you just said, though, man. Oh no.
Somebody said you can sue a trust.
Can't let me give you your answer. Yes, a
Okay.
trust can be sued are required to pay a loan, but how that happens depends on a few key details about the debt, the trust, and the estate. Let me break it down. Yes, in many cases, if the deceased owed money, valid debts do not disappear at death. A lender can seek payments from the estate and or a trust if the trust is legally responsible for the debt. Estate versus trust. This matters a lot. If the loan was only in a deceased person's name, the lender must first make a claim against the estate. The estate pays the debts before beneficiaries get anything. If estate assets are in
Man, this is crazy,
the
man.
debt
You talking
will
about the worst possible outcome. I'm telling you that all you have to do is stop fear mongering people. If you keep a tenant in the house, which if you get in the right neighborhood, most black people don't move. My auntie Cheryl moved around the corner to the park and then moved right back into the same house that she lived in and that I watched her next door damn near grew up in as an adult. So people in the hood do not move. So I don't know why you fear mongering people. This is what white people do every single day. They know black folks don't move. You say this is my hood, this is my block. You ain't going no motherfucking where. You rent for 17, 20, 30 fucking years.
Yeah, he true.
So why every time I say something, you got to try to be so
At a good
contrary?
price though. I agree, but at a good price. I agree.
I'm not trying to move no goalposts. Y'all trying to argue. I'm telling you that the point that I'm making is I'm not worried about paying back no fucking loan because I'm putting a tenant in there. They're going to pay back the loan. And when I go make the play on the 200,000 and I get that shaking in the streets, then now that if there's happened to be a moment where someone moves out, that's cool because I done made a play on the 200K. So now it supplements that if somebody's not there for a month or two. It's Brunswick. It ain't many 3-bedroom, two bathroom houses that's available. You know this. I could put that motherfucking house on Section 8 tomorrow. Take all the furniture out, put that bitch on Section 8 tomorrow and get 2,500 a month. Like there's so many plays you could do when you own a property. It's just y'all just want to argue all goddamn day. I ain't trying to argue with you. If you don't want to hear what I gotta say, cool. But if you telling me you can't take 200,000 out of a property that you own, put a tenant in that motherfucker in Brunswick, Georgia, a 3-2 that normally rents for $18 to $2,000 a month, and you pay back $1,000 a month out of that, 800, whatever, based on your credit score, and then take the 200K and go get 2 to 3 more properties that's also bringing you rent. If you saying that you can't do that, cool, brother. I'm saying I can. You could keep saying you can't.
So they said, how can someone take over a loan for you, Kwame?
Say again?
They said, how can someone take over a loan for you?
How can someone do what?
Take over a
When
loan.
did I say anything about somebody taking over a loan? I said that if the loan amount is 800 bucks a month that I'm required to pay, right? And a tenant is in the house paying me, let's just say by Brunswick average for a 3-2, $2,000 a month. And I take 800 out of that 2,000 and I pay the note, which is not coming out of my pocket, it's coming out of rent money. How much money do I have left over, Kev?
I told you when I did the math, it was at 3,500. What you were trying to
No, no,
get.
no. I said 2,000 minus 800. How much money do I have left over, Kev, that I can play
That's
with?
not. That's not what you're going to have left over. You're not going to have nothing because you got to pay 1,000 towards mortgage and you got to pay 800 towards that loan. That's
So
eight.
now you're telling me my loan documents when I'm
Yes,
telling you,
yes.
I'm
I'm
telling,
telling you.
oh my God, you just talk too much, dude. The
I'm
loan amount is $800, bro. I'm telling you that it's 800 bucks. And you're yelling and shouting, telling me I gotta pay 1,000 towards what? Like, what the fuck are you
You don't
talking
got no
about?
mortgage.
The mortgage is 800 bucks that I have to pay back towards the note, sir. I keep saying it slow, but you
Okay.
keep yelling, talking about I gotta pay a
My bad.
thousand.
My bad. So okay. So the loan. So you got just a loan. You don't have no mortgage. So that's all you paying for the house is $800 a month.
Yes, sir. This is not that hard. This is very simple, and you're making it hard because you're trying to diss over something that's not even a dissing subject.
Okay, it's
Like,
not. You
do
want
your little jokes and
$2,500,
do your jokes and your disses for the next live, maybe.
okay. We still got you. We still right on about if you die. The what happens? We right on our part. That's what we were stuck on. But
Who is
you was
we? What are y'all right about? Y'all not right about nothing.
we
Y'all
was
just
right about that. People can sue the trust. We was right about
bro,
you don't pay it on
bro,
back. The kids you
bro,
tell them.
bro. Y'all what y'all right about is that y'all keep adding things to the conversation that we're not talking about here. I'm telling you, I had a renter in that house for 16 years. Do you know who Willie is? That work at the rec, that can jump
Yes,
out the gym, got shot in the stomach before?
yes.
Stayed there for like 16 years, bro. Wanted to purchase the house for me. So if you're saying that the loan will take 25 years to pay off and somebody paid it for 16 years, And all I need to do is move another tenant in there.
Oh, so you been did this? My bad. I thought you
No,
did.
I didn't been did anything. I said if you're saying we're speaking in a hypothetical
Oh,
sense.
hypothetically.
Do you know what hypothetical means?
Yes, if you get another will.
There's no such thing as if in Brunswick, Georgia, sir. Do you not know that my name is on the office? It's on the board that anytime I have a property in Brunswick, that the Section 8 people call me, or I could just call the director of the board of Section 8 and tell them I got a property that's open, and they'll fill it up for me. And then the money will come to my account every month because I already have a relationship with them.
So, Kwame, can I ask you a question? Roughly about, do you make?
You've been up here laughing with a bunch of fuck niggas. That's what you've been doing. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be cursing. My bad.
Come on. You're educating us. We're respecting what you're saying.
That's why I said my bad.
We all correcting each other. And this is how black people learn. I hate it. So, roughly, as a retired NBA player and everything you got going up, what
does a retired NBA player got to do with anything?
Your name hold weight. What do you bring in monthly?
My name don't hold no weight.
So what do you see from these properties? What do you bring in?
I don't bring in nothing, but I control everything.
What does the business bring in? The LLC, what does they make money?
My LLC don't bring in nothing.
Profitable, like the profit part of everything.
We don't make a profit. We always put it back into the ground. That's why we don't hold money.
Y'all property pimping. You got
it.
No,
we 1031 pimping.
So in your mind,
1031 tax exchange.
In the neighborhood with Section 8. That's how they look at us, y'all. Y'all didn't listen to what Kwame's saying.
No, you got to learn 1031 tax exchange.
1031 tax exchange.
Mm-hmm.
I wish unblock me, man, so you can start sending me these stuff, bro. Unblock me. I'm gonna take your class. I don't like you, don't rock with you, but unblock me on your phone and start see this stuff.
I'm trying to help you stop being a hater so nobody don't have to hurt you. Because maybe if you have a little money in your pocket and stop being broke, then you can start acting like a nigga with some money.
You up here, Tonio? Yo.
Hello?
What's up, bro? You count up. You good? All right, I'll wait till you count down.
Hey man, I'm not finna.
We only see a ceiling, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm not finna argue with no dude, man. If you bringing a dude up here,
nobody about to argue, man. Stop with all that nonsense.
Like I said, that's the argument right there. If you wasn't about to argue, you ain't have to interrupt.
We need the knowledge, regular talk, but just
he ain't have to interrupt to say he ain't gonna argue. That's catty right there.
Come on, Kwame, don't do it, man. I know you trying.
I'm just saying, good morning to you, brother. I ain't saying nothing to the dude. I can start over. Good morning to you, Antonio.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing? What's your question?
No, I'm just saying, what was like, because you already have the property was already existing in your name, right? As an asset before you took out the loan?
Yes, you have to have the asset that you own, but it's not in my name, no.
Well, I said, did you first utilize the 200K loan for refurbishment and expansion of the property you already had pre-existing?
Hell no. I put my own money up. I put my own money up to bring
was it that the loan was just to purchase more properties and not for the pre-existing one you already had?
Absolutely. I would never advise somebody to take out a loan to rehab a property unless you're going to sell it. I put my own money up just to bring the appraisal amount of the property up. Once I put the tin roof on and all the improvements that I did, it appraised at a different amount. You go take the appraisal, you do a dscr loan, you put a tenant in there, it pays back the loan. Rinse, wash, and repeat.
All right. But I still want to go back to this because we originally had this conversation about loans, and you told me about you can be unemployed with no viable credit history, well, a good one anyway. It's kind of like having like bad credit, and you try to start an LLC that has no viable product, goods, or services it actually sells, and they'll give you a 200K loan with no real stipulations around it and hardly any interest. I didn't understand that one right there.
Well, don't add that one to the conversation because you don't want to confuse the people about this conversation that they're hearing today.
Well, you don't want to say that. You don't want to run that conversation. I thought it was cap.
I'm saying we can have that conversation. We can just say it's cap, But we can have that conversation at a different time. Right now, these people are learning about DSCR loans. And I think
Oh,
we
I'm
should leave
learning
it
too.
right there.
What
But
you
I
say
still
the
say
loan was
you
called
still
again?
need a tenant to be there,
Oh
regardless of how
man,
many
how
cycle
did you
through
write this loan down?
25 to 30 years in there. If you got them just putting $800 for a 200K plus loan plus interest.
Kwame, what's the loan called again so I can write it down?
DSCR loan.
DSCR.
So you need multiple tenants cycling through.
Why would you need multiple tenants cycling through? Are you from the hood? Where you from?
What do you mean where I'm from? I'm from
If you
Norfolk.
from the hood, you got friends that grew up in the same household. Grandma probably still stay in the same house, right?
Well, naturally they move on to something bigger and better. Well, in
Well,
my especially with my family
well,
anyway, they
me
don't
and
really just
Kev
stay
ain't
in the same home for like 25, 30 years.
well, me and Kev ain't from that. We know people that we grew up in high school with. They still paying rent in the same house they went to high school in. We know
So they
mamas that
don't you
still
don't if
staying
they
in the
still
same
paying
house.
rent, I mean you don't own it then.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm
That's
talking
what he's
about
saying
the
if they said,
renters, sir. I'm basically saying how the
Well,
loan is
why
going
you
to
want to
get
be a
paid back.
lifetime renter? That's not good.
Oh my God. Like, what the fuck do I care about somebody being a lifetime renter if I own the house? If I own the house, I'm looking for people to rent. I don't care if you're going to be a lifetime renter. You can move on. I'll put another person in place. Do you not
Exactly what
know
I'm
that there's
saying.
somebody on the Section 8 list every day looking for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath?
Yeah, every time.
So that's all I'm saying. You up here to argue, and I'm saying in real time, I can call the housing authority today and ask them, "Hey, do you have any women waiting on 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom?" And they'll say yes. What's their voucher? Are you going to give them to it for what their voucher is? And I would say yes. And guess what? That's all I need to secure a DSCR loan.
all right, hold on, I'm about to jump back in, Tonyo. So Kwame, back to the death part, right? And I know you don't want to talk about that part because you feel like no matter what, you want to have a tenant in there. But you do know if they don't get paid and they can't collect the payments after everybody's died one day, right? It's going to foreclose on the property if the payments stop. You do know that, right? Did he drop?
Why you drop who?
Oh, he did drop.
I was gonna ask him because like he's matching
I got it in
the
front of
federal
me right
housing
here, bro.
authorities like voucher pricing with the 200K loan he took out. Because
Yeah,
most
but
of the
see,
people he
this
dealing with and
type of
targeting are
loan
those that live at or
got.
below the poverty line. It's on government
So
assistance. It's on
listen,
Section 8.
So listen. See, the type of loan he got, you got to have an LLC or trust so it can are personally guaranteed by the borrower. So you got to already have some type of property, some type of house. You know what I'm saying? That's when they go approve you for that type of loan. You got to pay them back though. It says it right here. And if you die and if the payment stop, they're going to foreclose on the property.
I mean, I understood that part already. But I still say it don't matter how many how
Man,
many tenants
listen,
you got to
man.
cycle through 25 to 30 years to pay off that
Man,
200K plus
man,
loan.
listen. But see, this is what this guy is focused on the negativity. I'm focused
I
on
ain't
what
say it
I'm.
was negative.
Can I finish what I'm saying though? I'm just making a
What?
statement. You don't got to agree that it's negative. I think you're focusing on the negativity. But what? I'll wait till you finish.
Go ahead, bro.
I can't go ahead if you laughing and shit. But this guy is focused on the this guy is focused on the negativity. This is what I learned in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. A broke dude is gonna always focus on what he can't do and what ain't gonna work and what's not gonna do. A broke dude focused on negativity. Boys
Who you
do
from?
what they can. Men do what they want. And what
Who
I'm
broke?
saying is, the Section 8 has three tools that they want on the board. They got people with vouchers for 2,800, 2,500, 2,000, whatever you got in your price range, that's what you will accept. You're talking about how the length of that mortgage. I'm not really worried about the length of that mortgage because once I get to 200K and I get 2 to 3 more properties and that's turning me some money, there's no early payoff penalty. I never said I had to just make $800 payments. If I want to, I pay that loan off and do it again. It makes me a more viable option once the loan is paid off. If I got 3 properties paying for this one loan, how fast would it take me to pay this loan off then?
Okay, makes sense. If you
I'll
take
still be able to pocket some money. Y'all haven't said what it is that you would do with 200K. You can go look in Brunswick and look at the prices for houses and look at how many down
whole
payments I can
house,
afford with look at how many down payments I can afford with 200K.
that is true. So
No, not plenty.
it's a good. I mean, he landed his point. He just got to make sure. So Kwame, so with the more that I read, can I ask you a question? When it comes down to your trust, right? Because it said who is not responsible. Family members, heirs personally are beneficiaries, right? Unless they co-signed, guaranteed the loan, or took over ownership and property. When it comes down to your trust, do all your kids have to be present?
Dude, there's so many different forms of trust that I ain't even got enough time to sit down and talk to you
Do
about it.
you break that down to them? Because that's important, Kwame.
I'm telling you, I don't have enough time to talk to you about the different type of trust. You know how much money that some people pay a person to set up their trust? There's people that got everything they own that's in different trusts that's owned by that a trustee is taking care of. And that all of their assets, all of their money, if they want money, they don't really have money. They just borrow against their trust. They put every asset in different trusts. So let's say you own a house, you own a car, you own a tractor, you own anything of value, you put it in a trust. Now that trust holds a note. Now you can go to a bank and say, hey, my trust is worth such and such. You borrow against that trust.
Oh, you can borrow against your trust also?
You can borrow against your trust. I can literally go take out a life insurance policy tomorrow, not a term life insurance policy, a whole life insurance policy. You can borrow against a whole life insurance policy. You can put that policy into a trust, and now it adds to your portfolio. You can borrow against the value of your trust. You keep thinking that you only can make money playing basketball. That is the dumbest shit to
No,
think.
I don't think that, Kwame.
Ain't nobody think that, man. Stop.
Hold on, Tonyo. I need
You guys keep saying that I'm just a basketball player, and I'm telling you
I'm about
that
to ask
I
you.
ain't just no basketball player.
Listen, I need it, Tony.
The stuff I'm telling you ain't just no basketball player talk.
Dog, ain't nobody say he was just a basketball player, bro. Stop it.
Well, I ain't say you said it, sir. So you
Damn,
keep hollering about everything I'm talking about, though.
Kwame.
Somebody
Stop
may have
making
said it.
generalities, though.
You can't tell me
So,
what to do, sir.
Kwame. So, all right. So say I got a parent that got LLCs and having LLC for these 20 years. I need to tell them to make sure the property, the businesses, everything is in a trust. That will be more beneficial for the afterlife. Because
Yes, to me, in my personal opinion, if you want to protect if you want to protect your assets, you have your LLC owned by another LLC and owned by a trust.
So,
and do not have your LLC attached to your bank account, because if someone puts a lawsuit against your company and it's attached to your bank account, they can freeze your bank account.
But most LLCs is connected to people's business account, though.
No, you don't have to do it that way, sir. See, I'm gonna have to make you pay me for the shit I know.
Why not? Why not just keep
Because
talking?
see, I was laughing when y'all kept saying, how the hell he gonna be the landlord and he don't got no tenants? I own an LLC. I can write up a tenant agreement with myself with my own LLC, and my LLC can pay my own self rent to take it to the bank to acquire a loan. You know that, right?
Hey, KB, I was gonna ask you, how many years do you have to pay down on that whole life insurance policy before you can access the equity?
I don't care, bro.
You
keep trying to trap me up on something. I'm just
How
telling
am I
you, go
trying to
do your
trap
own
you? You should
research.
already know this, sir.
I'm saying I don't care, bro.
You don't know.
We talking about a DSCR loan, and you keep
You
talking
don't
about
know, do
everything
you?
else.
Well, you the one that brought up
No, I
taking
don't
out
know.
equity
I
from a
don't know.
whole life
I don't know.
insurance.
I don't know. You can't borrow from a whole life insurance policy. You can't.
I said you can, but I asked you how many years it takes.
And I just told you I don't give a fuck. Didn't I tell you that?
Huh? Why you
I'm
getting
not here
mad,
to
bro?
talk. I'm not here to talk to you, and I'm not here to argue with you.
Boy.
You got to do some of your own research, my boy.
Boy. Oh, go
Do
ahead,
some of your
Kevlo.
own research, my boy.
I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring him
Do
back.
some of your own research. You up here to argue. I'm not up here to argue with you. I told you that earlier before you got up here.
Okay, Kwame.
I don't care what you're talking about.
So let's say you got a trust. Depend how many years do it take before you can be able to borrow for it? Let's say you got some acres, you got a bunch of acres, you ain't doing nothing.
Bro, all I'm doing is giving you information. This is what's wrong with some of you Negroes. You want everybody to do everything for you. Go look up the information that I'm saying. I'm not here to argue with nobody.
He can't answer my questions, but he
I
talking.
just answered your question.
I
I'm
guess.
not here to give you all the information. I just answered. You want to force me to tell you things that I said. I'm not here to do that. I'm not your daddy. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm giving you some information. You can like it, love it, leave it. I'm not here to argue with Antonio. He's a do nothing type of dude. He wants to
Do
argue with
nothing.
a man. I don't want to argue with this cat.
How
Whatever
you
you
think I'm
say is
not doing
right.
nothing, KB?
Whatever you say
I
is
told you
right,
what I'm
bro.
doing, sir. And you got mad at me and said, why don't put all
Is
that,
right, bro.
all that gold, silver,
What does the
platinum, and palladium
DSCR
bullion
loan?
in the
What does
safe?
Whatever you
I
say
mean,
is
I do
right.
got a safe, but you
Whatever you
talking
say
about
is
why it's
right,
not
my
in the
boy.
bank.
what does DSCR mean? Like, what's the abbreviation? What's the definition of a DSCR? What's the name?
Hey, listen, man. Whatever you say is right, my boy. Y'all was up here laughing while I was using my own money to increase the value of my properties. What y'all saw a man doing was clearing and cleaning his own properties while you guys was calling him the garbage man. He was putting 10 roofs on houses, increasing the value. He's putting sprinkler systems in, increasing the value. He's putting stucco on, increase the value, new wiring, new electrical panels to
Yeah.
increase the value. You watch me come out of pocket and do that. Now you're going to watch me appraise these properties, take out money from these properties, and go buy a shit ton of more properties and put tenants in them and let them pay back all the notes. That's what you're going to see next.
So, so you said it's a debt service coverage ratio loan. In plain terms, it's a real estate investment loan where approval is based on the property's rental income, not your personal income.
Hello.
So it's a rental income.
why
Okay.
you think I keep saying I'm not gonna be the one pay back the loan, so I don't give a fuck. It's based on the rental income. It don't got shit to do with me. The
So
very minimal paperwork required. It's guaranteed by the property being owned with no note. That's why when you heard me say I own all my properties with no note, boy, fuck you think you talking to? That's what I was saying. Y'all thought I was being arrogant. I
it's
wasn't.
kind of yours and this loan company house from
I
what you.
wasn't being arrogant. I was talking to the people that understand owning things outright with no note.
So basically, okay. I mean, this sounds just like this almost like selling a house, but you still have it.
Man, listen, man. I'm trying to help
Borrowed
some
against,
Negroes.
borrowed
I'm
against.
trying to help some Negroes that sit online and just play and joke and talk shit about niggas all day. I'm trying to help niggas be more than just that. It's okay to play, joke, have fun, but do you want to be broke and faking like you got money doing it? Or do you want to really have some money so when you joking and playing, you really could be joking and playing?
Whoever random is
Sir,
came
I'm
up
gonna be
so I can
retired, but I'm
see.
50.
I
I don't know
wasn't
what the hell
talking.
you
I
talking about.
wasn't talking to
Man, I'm
you. You came
scared,
up
man.
here,
I
sir.
don't know who this random person is, man. I don't know if he go P-bomb me or not, man. Who is random? Do y'all know random in the comments? Man, this is a good live, man. We can't have this live getting took down.
So why don't
Is
the
he in my
dude
comments already, y'all?
Nick Lee say I don't know what I'm talking about?
Let me
And instead,
try. I'll take him up, take it down.
hey Kev, why don't you
Yo, random,
tell
what's good?
Hey,
Kev?
what's
Why
good,
don't you
man?
tell Nick Lee to
Hold
come
on
up
one
here?
second, Kwame. We gotta see what this guy about to say. Go.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
What's going on,
I'm
random?
not here to take a side, but there is some misinformation that's getting thrown like all around. So I mean, Kwame is right. People in the chat are right. Like he said that you don't want to go over a trust. There's multiple trusts. It's not that hard to go over. There's a revocable, irrevocable. There's like one that changes, revocable
Thank you,
changes
sir.
as you live, and then irrevocable never changes. The only reason why I know I don't have a trust, but in my line of work, I have to deal with them because people pay out their trust to pay off their healthcare expenses.
Can you tell them
Um,
how long it'll take you to explain to them how to protect their assets with the multiple different type of trust?
well, I don't. So that part I don't know. What I know is like when people go through like catastrophic events like cancer,
anything like that, they have to typically cash in their trust because you'll have people that have a special needs trust. They have a kid that has special needs. You have someone that has a charitable trust where they may give all their money. When you hear entertainers give all their money to dogs and cats and all that good stuff, you'll have a living will, a testamentary trust, which is, when you pretty much died, you get everything paid out versus when you don't. So there's so many things that go into that. Then when people start talking about LLCs and trust, a trust is to ensure that everything gets paid off. A LLC is to protect your business. So you can combine the two, but think about it though, like it's not the same thing. An LLC is protection. A trust is to pay off. You pay off things in the trust. That's why, like I said, I can't go into it because, like, I even hear people throw out random shit about HIPAA and all that. HIPAA does not apply to a regular person. HIPAA applies to an organization. So if you have United Healthcare, if you have Aetna, if you have Cigna, and someone works for that company and gives your information out, they cannot be sued. HIPAA will sue, or you can use HIPAA to sue Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare. PHI is personal health information, which if I'm digging into your personal health information, I can probably target you for slander, all that other stuff. So with that being said, I cannot give all the details, but I will say that when a person is dying, for example, they will immediately say, hey, for my cancer treatment, I owe the insurance company $500,000. We pull, or they can initiate trust, or they will say, in my trust, in my will and testament, I want all this paid. I cannot sue a dead person, but we can sue the trust. We can say the executive of the state, hey, you owe us $5 million. We can either negotiate that term, or we can say you owe us the full $5 million. What is in the language of the trust that states what we should be paid? If it says pay off all my debt, we look at the debt. They get someone to come in, an arbitrator. They identify what needs to be paid, what doesn't need to be paid, who takes precedence, who doesn't, who takes priority, who doesn't, and we pull from that. And then that's it. So when
And
people,
let me ask you a question,
uh,
sir. You seen this happen with some multimillionaires, or are you talking
I've seen
about?
this, I've seen this happen since 2013 with not multi-millionaires, people that are almost close to billionaires
And
because
you
they have
see
trust
them,
and
and
they
you
have
see,
cancer. So yeah,
and you see them pay off debt,
yes, absolutely.
and and
And
as it relates to real estate, because we're talking about real estate here.
so what I've seen happen, to your point, Kwame, I've seen people liquidate their real estate
It's
assets to
taking
pay
you a
off debt.
long time to answer my questions.
I just told you.
I let you do all this
He's telling
talking,
you,
but we're
Kwame,
talking
so
I
about
just
real
told you.
estate.
slow down.
I just told you. I'll give you a good one. The biggest asset United Healthcare owns is property. You know how they get that property, Kwame? Because the people
It's
that owe
taking a
the trust, that
long
owe the
time.
okay. That's what you but you're doing this. So again, I'm not even talking to Kwame. So the
Hey,
people in the chat,
man,
this is what
people
they
can
do.
defer
Kwame,
their
let him
debt. So
talk,
let me
man.
ask
He's
you this.
giving us some good advice.
Okay, but can I say something now? He's been talking for a
He
long time
wasn't
because
done.
he's talking about his anecdotal experience on what he saw. So let me tell you what I saw. I seen people defer their debt to their children, and I see their children defer their debt to their children's children, and then they get those tax breaks and those tax evens, and they white folks don't never pay those debts. Why you think Dame Dash got up there and said white people don't never pay their real estate debts? Even Dame Dash didn't pay it. Even the president of the United States didn't pay his debt. He filed Chapter 11 or Chapter 7. They do not, wealthy people do not pay those real estate loans back. They defer those payments. So for you to sit up here and talk as long as you've been talking, to act as if that there's nobody that's not deferring those payments, that's not true.
Okay. Are you done?
Am I still talking?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't hear because I
No, you
stopped
pause. I
talking.
mean you
I don't
pause.
got to talk as long as you to make a point.
I
Of
mean
course,
you
you've seen people pay their debts off,
but you
but
cut people off.
have people deferred their payments and borrowed $500 million and never paid it back? That's a 100%, sir.
Okay. That's 100%.
Yes, that there's
Okay, so
people out there that defer their debts and don't pay.
let me
That's
interject. You use the
100%,
word
sir. That's what I
you
said.
use the word anecdotal, right?
Yes,
So
what
you
you're
do know
talking
what that
about.
word
You keep
means,
talking
right?
about what you've seen. I'm
No, no, no,
talking
no,
to you
no, no,
about
no,
what
no,
you may
no, no,
have not
no.
have seen.
What does anecdotal mean, Kwame?
Here you go.
No, I'm asking you a
Am
question
I
because you
saying
used it in
something?
context.
Am I
What does it
saying
mean?
something? You're talking about things that
You
only
said
that you've been.
anecdotal. What does it
You
mean?
asked
Because
me
you
to
use it
answer
in
a question, and
context.
now you keep. I'm going
No, I
on mute,
asked you a
man.
question.
I'm gonna let you talk to these dummies,
Okay.
Kev.
Well, let me talk to these dummies.
This is
So this man said anecdotal. Anecdotal means not necessarily true or reliable. It is true and reliable if there are cases in which people have liquidated their assets to pay off debt. That means it's true and reliable. What the fuck are we talking about? So that's anecdotal.
What we
Don't
talking about is
don't
you
use a
just
Fox
changed the
word. Don't
entire
use a Fox
subject
word
to
that you
what you
heard and you
wanted to
don't know
talk
the
about.
definition.
And
Don't
what
do
you're
that.
doing is
Don't do
arguing
that because
again.
you
This is
don't know
what
the
niggas
word.
like to do. Are you done? This is
You
what
don't know the
Negroes like to
word.
do. You just like to argue.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
not
have
arguing
nothing.
with
You
you.
didn't
You're
have
arguing
nothing to
with me.
say.
You asked me
You
a
gonna
question. I
keep
tried to
talking
end it.
while
You
I'm
got
talking.
mad at
You're
the
gonna
ending.
keep talking while I'm talking. I'll let you
Kwame,
talk the
only had
entire
the
time.
word.
This dude
He
here.
didn't
Can
say
you
that.
just mute your mic for a second?
All right,
It's
hold on.
okay.
Sure.
Hold Randall, let
It's
him
okay
say
to mute your
this.
mic for a second. It's okay to mute your mic for 1 second. To tell me about that you've watched people pay off loans in a trust. Cool. I never said that they didn't. But I'm telling you, there is a lot of people, a lot of rich, wealthy people that defer their debts. And they do not, their whole objective is to borrow money and never pay it back. And this guy is arguing with me as if there's people out there that's not doing exactly what I'm saying. Cool, you're bringing up a point that if people pay off their debts with a trust and this and that, I never said they didn't. So what are you up here lecturing me about? These niggas just want to argue. This shit is sad.
But Kwame, but why do you want to leave the debt to your kids? What if they can't handle it? And then everything you work hard for is gone because they couldn't keep it all up.
Man, you Negroes are always fearful of Big Daddy's Uncle Sam. You gonna leave it to your kids and then they gonna take it from you. Ain't nobody gonna take shit. You just fear monger. All they talk about is fear mongering and arguing. I don't got time for that. There's people doing what I'm talking about every single day. You think Grant Cardone get online every day and tell you I ain't paying no motherfucking taxes? He'll go buy a $64 million plane before he pay taxes.
Did you
I guess
learn
that
something
don't
from
happen
this
either.
man random? Because he definitely schooled you, Kwame.
I guess that don't happen either. He didn't school me on anything. He's talking about people paying off debt with a trust. I never said you couldn't. They didn't do that. Never.
So
But
if
for
the
him to
problem,
get up here, you know what nobody got up here and said that no, there's no people that's leveraging their debt and making money off debt and never paying that debt back, dying with debt and deferring that debt and rolling it over to their kids. There's nobody doing that. He ain't come up here and say that. He came up here and said what people were paying off. I'm not talking about that. Good kudos to those people that want to die with no interest or no nothing on their name. Good for them. But they ain't taking no motherfucking bank trucks to no funeral, and they ain't taking no motherfucking lawyers and debt collectors either.
so read this one comment and just because I'm gonna need this. I'm learning from all sides to be honest with you. So don't think I'm against you or against him. I'm learning from all sides. Seems
I
like
can't hear anything, so I don't know if he on mute. I don't know if you all can hear me. I can't hear anything. So
yeah, he's been talking the whole time, bro. Yeah, he basically what he was just saying though, like then he gonna drop down, probably come back up.
let me try. Oh.
And yeah, that was good. That was a good debate. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let's get to this. So they said seems like you
Bro,
might be
I'm
over.
not debating nobody. I'm not here for a debate. He coming up here telling you what they can do with a trust. Name one time that I said you couldn't do that. Name one time I said they don't pay that off. I'm talking about the people that don't pay it off. Is he saying that he met somebody that never paid it off? Is that what he's saying? Is
Wow.
he saying that that's not possible? What I'm saying? I don't get it.
Right. Okay.
I don't get what he's trying to say here. Is he saying that there's nobody deferring their debts to their kids, and never paying those debt off and leveraging their debt? Is he saying that's what's not happening?
are you? So I think I'll let you talk. So I never said that. What you said was that black people do this. And what I said was, no, not all black people do that.
What
So
did I say? Instead of saying
you
black
said
people do
that
this,
black
what?
people stay in the same
Oh,
neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
So, dude, you just talked for like 15 fucking
Okay, but
minutes.
we were asking a clarifying
And
question.
I just answered your question.
Dude, you didn't even let me finish it. You just
Kwame,
started cutting
let me
me
tell you
off.
what you can't do. You can't run that around me, bro. I'm not dumb
Oh
at
my,
all.
he want to argue, bro. That's cool.
I'm not dumb at all.
That's
I
what's up.
promise you I'm not.
I never said you were,
I
sir.
know, but you assuming that I am. So
I didn't assume
don't
anything. I
even
don't
talk
even
to
know you. I never
insinuate that
even
I am.
seen you before,
Because
so
you're
I'm
not.
not assuming anything, sir.
Okay. Just
Calm
want to make
yourself
sure
down.
that we got that clear.
Okay, I didn't know that was in question, but okay.
Okay, it is. But
You're making a lot of
continue.
insertions that I didn't say, but defend
Wrong
yourself
word.
against something that I'm
It's
not
called
saying.
implying, not insertion.
I
Implying.
didn't
But keep
apply
going.
anything,
But
sir.
keep
I just
going.
was trying
Keep
to
going.
ask a
Continue.
question.
Continue.
I was just trying to ask a
Okay,
question, sir.
continue.
That's it.
Continue. Implying,
Okay,
but continue.
thank you. So, all I'm asking is, are you saying that it's not possible for people to defer their debt, defer their payments to their kids, like the white folks are doing, and not pay those debts?
No, I did not say that.
That's all I was talking about.
Okay.
Thank you. I rest my case, sir.
Fine. And now let me state my case. What I said was when you all were talking about trust and LLCs, I said these comments are not true. As a matter of fact, because you want to be argumentative and let me finish, you didn't even hear that I was kind of taking your side in a lot of situations, but you like to argue, so you want to argue for. I was like, no, some of the stuff he's saying is true. Some of it, though, is false. It's not true. Case in point. I gave an example in a scenario, anecdotal, since you want to use that term. That would mean that everything that we're saying is unequivocally not true. That means that there is no truth to it. What I said was people that have issues, medical issues, catastrophic medical issues, will cash in things like their home. That's why you hear people take out second mortgages for cancer treatments and all that good stuff. I even tried to give an example before you cut me off. You do realize that United Healthcare is one of the biggest property owners in the nation, in the world. You know why? Because people sell their homes. They mortgage their homes to them to get treatments. Why you think there were so many issues with them? I know this to be fact. I know this to be true. Because at one point in time, I was right in the trenches with them. That's how I know it to be true. I was there. That's what I did for a living. I help do that for a living. So I know that they do it. So yes, people do what you say, but people also mortgage the house. They mortgage the table to make sure that their family members and their loved ones are taken care of. And when they are left with debt because they signed agreements and they signed contracts to say, hey, I will pay this in the event of, that's why they do it. Now I'm on mute.
Sir, what did you say anecdotal meant? Because I mean, maybe me and you got a different definition, or maybe I said the word wrong. But I thought it meant that when you're talking about a personalized situation that you personally saw. But you seem to,
Anecdotal, not necessarily true or reliable because it's based on personal accounts rather than factual
yes,
accounts.
personal
If I
accounts.
sell, hear me out. If I sell my house to get cancer treatment, in which you've seen this,
I
you're a
didn't get the
Republican.
chance to make my point before you cut
No,
me
no,
off.
no, no, because I have. Kwame, you're a conservative. Did y'all not
What?
just go through?
What
Did
in
y'all
the
not just
world?
have a whole debate on healthcare yesterday because of these
I'm
reasons?
not talking about healthcare. I'm
No,
talking about the definition that you said of anecdotal. And
but
I
that's the
said,
context of it. You can't spin this on me.
sir, you won't even let me finish a sentence because I'm challenging what you said. You tried to say that I was saying that no other possibility could be right. That's what you gave the definition for anecdotal experience.
Yes, because you
And
say it's
that's
based
not
on
true,
personal
sir.
accounts.
That's not true, sir. Let me finish. That is if I say I'm talking about my anecdotal experience growing up in Brunswick, that is a personalized experience to me. That does not mean it goes for every situation throughout the world. So that's all I was saying. Just
But you didn't
because
say
you're
that to me
talking,
though.
you
You
cut
didn't
me
say
off
that to me.
again. You're
You
emotional,
said
dude.
to me,
You're emotional, dude. You
dude,
can't shut up while I'm talking. You're
Kwame,
emotional.
because look, let me tell
I
you
was
something.
on mute while you was talking.
Your last name Brown.
Kev, was I
Your
not
last
on
name
mute
Brown.
while
You ain't
this
gonna tell
guy
me to
was
fucking
talking?
shut up. Who the fuck are
I was
you?
literally on mute while this guy was talking,
But
and
you
you
said
cannot
because
stop talking while I'm talking.
I
What's up
don't
with this
know.
cat?
I don't know
You
if
too
like you have a.
emotional, bro. I can't even finish a
I don't
sentence.
know if you have a brain cell
I
missing
just
or
want
not.
you to go on mute.
You
It's not your concern whether I have a brain, anything. I
you
gave you the
said to
respect and went
me.
on mute.
You
Can
said
you
to
go
me.
on mute?
You said to me,
Can you
was I
go on
being
mute and I can tell you
anecdotal?
what
You
I said?
asked
What do
me,
I
was
gotta
I
sit
being
and listen to you
anecdotal?
tell
Not
me what I
you.
said?
That's what you said. You
I'm gonna
asked
let you
me.
sit up here and talk to Kev, man, because I can see right
You
now
should do that
you
then.
just want to argue, my
I'm okay
boy.
with that.
You won't even go on
I'm
mute. You
okay with
say
that. Let me
this
talk to
ain't
Kev.
your panel and
Because Kev
nobody's
may
here
have
to hear
sense.
you talk, and you won't
Kev
shut the
has
fuck
sense.
up.
Kev knows
You
that
just need
Dr.
to
J
shut
is
the
not a
fuck up for
doctor.
a second.
So Kev has
It,
sense.
it
Let me
don't
talk
even
to
take
Kev.
that much sense. You got to be sensitive or a yag or something, because you won't
So
shut up for a
that's your
second.
go-to?
I
That's your
gave you the
go-to? You
my
Pandora looking
go-to is
motherfucker?
that I
That's your
gave you the
go-to.
floor.
That's your
Yes,
go-to.
I gave you the floor, and
That's
you
your
can't do the
go-to?
same
I'm a
thing. You
yag
sensitive,
because
boy.
you're wrong.
You sensitive.
Okay, you
You
got it.
didn't even
Okay.
know what anecdotal experience meant. You tried
I
to say that
did just give you the
nobody else could be
definition, bro.
right,
You
and
don't want to
that's wrong,
accept it.
dummy. That's
You
wrong, dummy.
you said that I
You
was
are
being
wrong,
anecdotal.
dummy. You
You said
came
I
up
was
here,
being
you talking with that
anecdotal.
list, and
You
you
are
talking with this sensitive ass
Kwame.
tongue, and you won't shut your bitch
Kwame,
ass
I
up.
got a list, but you
That's
holding your
what's
teeth
wrong
in your
with you.
mouth.
That's what's
You are
wrong with you.
literally
You won't
taking your
shut your
pen
bitch
and
ass
having your
up.
teeth holding your teeth in your mouth.
You know what I
What the
mean?
fuck are
That's
we
what's
talking
wrong with
about?
you. That what's wrong with you. I went on mute, gave you respect, thought you
What are
was
we
a
talking
man, and
about
you a
right
little
now?
ass boy.
You
You a
got
little
wooden teeth
boy.
in your mouth. You the
You ain't
definition
went
of
on
George
mute yet. You
Washington.
still talking. Look at you. You came up here and just like a little bitch and fucked up
You
the content
crying.
because
You
you was
mad.
mad about what I was
So
saying.
it's mad day.
You
Today,
mad.
Friday is mad
You
day.
mad because black folks
Friday
was
is
learning
mad
how
day.
to make some money and they wasn't learning how to make it from your fake smart ass. Fake smart nigga that come up here talking about trust. Nigga, we was talking about loans,
Well,
nigga.
I
We
can be
wasn't talking
messed up.
about no
I ain't fake
motherfucking
smart,
trust,
but I
dummy.
mean, hey, if that's what you
We
want
were
to do
talking
to make
about
yourself
loans.
feel
You
better.
came up here doing all this windmilling, talking about I was
Windmilling for
wrong, and
who?
then you
Nah, it's
couldn't shut
windmilling.
up.
Nah, it's windmilling.
And
So you
that's what
mad.
you niggas want to do. You want to
Nah,
argue over here all day. That's
I
all
don't
you
even
niggas want
I
to do
don't
is
even rock
argue.
with Kev like
we
that.
got.
I
All
don't
you
have a
niggas want
problem
to
with
do is
Kev.
argue, dog. This is
Hey,
sad.
bro, really, to be real with
So
you,
how
The
am I
Kwame,
nigga
this
being
won't
stuff
go
is.
on mute and shut
Hey,
his mouth
Kwame,
one
this man
time.
is
Oh,
just
now I
an
gotta say
innocent
something.
bystander, bro, and he just
But
really
bro,
a
get
victim.
him to be
He
quiet for
don't be
one
in my
second,
face
then.
like that,
Get him
bro.
to be quiet and go on mute like I did for him.
Bro,
That's
he was
that's a
on mute for
respectful
you
panel.
plenty
Get
of
him to
times,
be quiet and
KB.
go on mute like I did.
Wow.
All right, so he made a statement when I said, bro, just because you talking about your anecdotal experience being working with trust, you talking about the people that you're familiar with. He cut me off talking about, oh, well, you're saying that no other possible outcome could be right, and this and that. That don't got shit to do with what I was saying. He's reading one part of the definition. Your anecdotal experience does not cover the gamut of everything. And that's the point that I was making. This dude just wants to argue. That ain't have nothing to do with what we had going on
Kwame,
up
I
here.
brought you back up. I don't know if you're still here, bro.
Put a tenant in there.
This nigga just want to argue all day. I don't
Kwame,
got
you
time to
here?
be arguing with no niggas. If you don't want to get a DSCR loan based on the property that you got and
Hello?
based on the rent that you got coming in, cool. If you don't want to protect it with a trust, cool. Do whatever you think is best. Don't come up here arguing with me.
Kwame, I never said you were wrong about that. That's the problem. I never
No,
said
but
that.
you just don't have patience enough to let somebody else
No.
talk.
What I
I'm gonna
said,
go on mute. Watch this. I'm gonna give you respect and go on mute, and I ain't gonna say nothing till you done. I
thank you.
bet you can't give me that same respect though.
I appreciate it. Don't cut me off. And you'll
Kwame,
get
my
it.
time for my questions, Kwame. Because you know me, I'm just over here reading. I love to read. So, Kwame,
Hold on. You want me to answer your questions or wait on him to finish now?
yeah, just answer mine. We keep him
All
around.
right, I'm gonna
Okay,
go on mute for you.
I'm learning from both of y'all. He don't support me. He supports what's the dude named Skinny. You don't support me. You support Bus Life. So I'm glad that we got a neutral situation right here. You know what I'm saying? My question is, so how many of these loans do you have? Is you over ledgering? Do you feel like it's like you getting loans to pay off another loan, but in your mind, it's like,
Who
okay,
the hell is getting a loan? You listening to dummies in the chat? Who the fuck is getting a loan to pay off a loan? What are you talking about, sir? I said you get the loan to go buy more properties. When did you ever hear me say pay off a loan?
pause. I'm gonna answer your question. So basically, what you're saying is you go get the loan and
No,
buy.
no, no. I asked you a question. You just made a
I'm
statement and said,
answering what I
so
was
you
trying
lied
to
on me,
do.
right? Because I never said
Okay,
I
well
was
you
paying
didn't
off
say
loans
that.
with no debt.
So you're
Please
going to
don't lie on me like that again. That
okay,
sounds stupid.
you're going to purchase another cash price home, like the house that's being brought on for auction that's like 15,000-20,000 basically. So you
I
want to
never said what I was going to do with it. I said go take your 200,000, figure out your play. I'm not telling you what to do with your 200,000. Some people might want to go get a barbershop. Some
Hey,
people might want to go get a truck or two. Some
hey, KB,
people,
what
well,
does
oh my
DSCR
God, I could
stand
have
for though?
sworn that I was
But
just in the middle of talking
to
though,
be
bro.
fair to him,
I could have
Kevlo,
sworn I was in the middle of talking though.
Kwame did
I
not
ain't
say
finna
what to
answer
do with
no
your
more
money.
questions, man. Y'all some
Kwa-
disrespectful bitch ass niggas, man.
Kwame
For
didn't
real,
say
you
what
gonna
to
make me
do.
start getting disrespectful to Kel.
Oh,
Drop me
no
in a minute.
disrespect,
Any
man.
one of you
Kwame,
fuck
you the
niggas
only
keep
one.
interrupting, I got no respect for a bitch nigga that keep interrupting. I'm telling
Oh
you
man,
now.
they about to mess my live.
You
They
must be
about to
talking
mess
about
the live
yourself.
up.
All
Cause
right,
I don't like all
y'all.
this
Everybody
disrespectful
stop,
ass
bro.
shit.
Stop. We
If a
can't.
nigga
Well,
can't have
hey,
a
Kevlo,
conversation,
I'll
don't come
drop
up here
down, bro,
talking to
so you
me.
can have
Nah,
your
bro,
live.
Don't come
you
up here
doing
interrupting
good,
and acting
man.
like little ass kids, or I'm gonna go
Tony
up.
all right with you, man. You know, he ain't gonna
No, you
expose
don't
you.
Oh
interrupt like
no, I
that. I
get
can
it.
see.
This
You
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
notice
drop
how you said,
Tonyo,
Kev? You
man.
said you was like,
I'm
"Hold
gonna
on, bro.
drop.
Let me
I'm gonna
ask you a
drop
question,"
Tonyo.
and
That's
I
my
answered the
boy.
question.
I'm gonna
yeah,
drop
I
his
answered the
ass.
I
question when
understand.
you
Like
asked
I said,
respectfully.
All
I
right,
don't
I
like
cool.
when niggas
agree.
come up here and get
Yeah.
catty, bro. I don't do catty ass niggas at all.
No, come back. Random. You was the one doing good.
I don't do catty ass niggas at all, for real.
God damn,
If you
bro.
want to
This
be
has
catty,
been the
let's be
most
catty face to face.
informational
Let's not be
live,
catty over phones and shit.
bro. This has been the most informational live.
We got damn
So
men.
we,
Y'all niggas better
come
start acting
on,
like men, getting catty in chats and shit. Catty on panels. Get catty face to face.
God dang, man. Okay, well he back then. Yeah, I wanted Random because y'all. He works in the field, man. All right, Tonyo, man. What was the question you was trying to ask?
No, I said, what does it stand for?
I'm not about
DSCR
to.
stand
I'm
for.
not about to answer this nigga question
Nah,
because
you
he
did
shouldn't have
good,
interrupted like
bro.
that. Go Google it, nigga. I ain't your
I already know
daddy,
what it
nigga. Go
stands
Back
for.
Google it.
up here, bro.
Oh,
Go
I asked
Google it.
you. I know what
Go
it stands
Google it.
for. I asked
Go
you.
Google it.
I'm
Go
gonna make
Google
you
it.
a mod.
And I
I
just
know what it
answered. Go
stands
Google
for,
it.
sir. I just asked you.
Go Google it. I answered. Now, next question, Kel. You keep
I
letting
know
this
what it
dumb
stands
nigga
for. I don't need to
interrupt with his
Google that.
jagged ass teeth just to ask stupid questions.
Jagged ass Steve, nigga, you had to get
Yeah,
goddamn
nigga.
3
All
different types
right,
of
cool.
motherfucking
We ain't
veneers put
got
in your
time for
mouth,
that.
nigga. I got
Next
all
question,
natural, nigga.
Kel.
Ain't nothing wrong with my
Don't
teeth,
let this
boy.
boy mess up your content. Next question, Kel.
Why we was in the room with Rake
Kel,
101 in
next
All
2021
question,
right,
in the
Kel.
all right,
bathrobe?
man. We
Next
have our
question, Kel.
boy Tonyo don't like you for real. He ain't go. It ain't gonna work with y'all too.
That's why
Tonyo,
you
when he
can't let
gone,
you can't see. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You keep letting emotional males up here that's just trying to be contrary. It's people that understand that they can look up. You ain't supposed to just do what nobody's saying anyway. If I'm saying DSCR loan, why are you asking me what it means? If you're interested, type it in a fucking Google search. Don't ask me no more questions after I tell you what I'm saying. Put it in a Google search. Look it up. It'll give you every information you want to see.
all right. Okay. From what I got from this Kwame, you pulling you know how you always say white boy tactics. You actually using them because you actually plan on not paying off this debt.
Damn right. I compete with white boys. I told you I don't compete with niggas.
So do you feel bad passing the debt off to your kids? Do you kind of did you
I
show
ain't passing debt to my kids. I'm passing knowledge to my kids. You keep talking about debt. You live in fear. I don't.
I'm not understanding.
You
We
have a
just broke
listen, you have a chat full of people that just want to be contrary. A man said HELOC loan. They talking about what does it mean when there's a Google search. DSCR loan. What does it mean when you can got a Google search? When you bring people up that do that, don't you know that it makes you look like a not a serious person? When you have people that say that they're smart and they can go look it up themselves, but instead of looking it up, they come up to argue with me. That's little boy shit.
Mm. Well, I mean, you kind of gave us your play all the way up and down, up and through there, Kwame.
Man, this ain't a play that I came up with, nigga. This a play that everybody doing. This is a play that Rollo online talking about right now. You say you a street nigga, go look up what Rollo doing. Rollo building goddamn big units right now, taking the money out and going to build shopping centers.
Off a DSR loan?
Man, listen, man. I'm not telling you what type of loan works for you. You
So
can get
how
a
do you
home.
see he's doing?
Listen, you can get a home. You can get a HELOC line of credit. You can
HELOC.
get a.
Hold
You can
on.
get a.
Somebody
You can get a HELOC line of credit.
Okay.
You can get what? HELOC.
Okay, what is it?
HELOC.
Okay. All right. That what we're gonna do. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Tell us.
No, Google it and tell the people what a HELOC loan or a HELOC line of credit is.
All right. I'm gonna go right to Chat GPT.
Tell them the difference.
All right. What is HELOC line of credit?
The line of credit is basically an interest-only payment mostly. That's why some people like the line of credit, but it's not a fixed rate. It can change, and it's mostly interest only.
Did you tell me HI is HE? Okay. I think it's HI. Anyway, a simple terms is revolving line of credit that lets you borrow against the equity in your home. What line of credit mean? Okay. You can get approved for a maximum
This
amount.
junkie said he repeated what he heard. Of course, I'm repeating what I heard. I didn't invent it, dummy. This nigga is an inventor. Nigga, I don't invent the wheel. I just got there roll on it. Stupid motherfucker.
So that's another loan that you have because you borrowed from the HELOC. Yeah. So that's another one. That's a loan. So did you get the maximum amount of $50,000? You can
What you
repay.
mean, a maximum amount of $50,000?
That's what it
He,
says.
what?
It says a line of credit works like a credit card. You get approved from a maximum amount. Okay, example, $50,000.
That's an example, bro.
Always
That's what I was about to
use.
say. Don't be reading shit wrong for people, man.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
get
hold on. Let me break
80%.
it
You can
down.
get if your paperwork check out.
We learning. You always talking, but we learn. Let me say with equity. Equity home value, mortgage balance. Okay, example. A home value 300,000. Mortgage balance 200,000. Equity 100,000. A lender may allow you to borrow a portion of that equity. Okay. Draw period usually 5 to 10 years. You can borrow, repay, and borrow again. Payments may be interest only. Repayment period 10 to 20 years. You can't borrow anymore. You repay the principal and interest. Okay. So tell us how you use that HELOC, Kwame.
I never said I got a HELOC, Kev. You putting words in my mouth. I said there's different types of loans. If you would stop trying to have an I got you moment, then people in your chat will be thanking you because finally you would put out content that they can appreciate instead of you always trying to have an I got you moment with me. There will be no I got you moment, Kev.
Bro, we not even trying to do any of that, bro. We not
I'm
even.
saying if you can say what you want, you can say whatever
I'm
you
being
want.
100. Like you, it's like
But there's people listening though.
if a property
This
net
is teaching me that Kwame doesn't know business. Hey, Kale, call Mike real quick.
I don't highlight him through real.
No, call Mike. I'll give you his number. I'll tell DJ to text you his number.
All
Call
right.
him online real quick and ask him questions about the dscr loan, and we'll see what Larry Big Face Wade can say that he wrong too.
He told me, I ain't gonna lie.
Mike just got about 4 more houses on the
I ain't.
dscr loan.
That he let me hear voicemails and all from people who own Taco Bell. Like, yo,
Mike
this
just bought
mortgage
about 4
working,
more
bro.
houses, bro.
Hey, what? Mike showed me. It wasn't no cap. Like he showed. You know what I'm saying?
But he ain't gonna show you everything now. It's more than that.
So you're not
I'm not gonna show you everything.
right. We got.
I'm just giving you a little snippet, man, that you on the wrong side, B. Them people you talking about, you got to be a celebrity attached to Gilbert to get paid. You get paid on your own just by knowing the knowledge and stop trying to goddamn dick pull
Kwame.
another
We got a
man.
good question. Okay, let's go right here, Kwame. Let's go because dumb it down. Y'all should be talking about getting a mortgage loan first, then talk about the other stuff. All right. All right. I don't know.
Huh?
They want us to dumb it down. They said we should be talking about getting a mortgage loan first. That should be first.
Well, that's their opinion.
So you don't got nothing to say about that? I mean,
I don't got nothing to say about everybody's opinion. I'm not trying to give everybody their opinion on what to do. I'm not even giving advice. I'm just telling you what the fuck I'm
dumb
doing.
this down a little bit. I mean, I'm see, y'all gotta understand this, right? When I'm in a position like this, when your family got When you got a family member who got property, but they don't got a house.
He said he about to stream my paperwork party. Well, I'm gonna stream the closing when I got the paid when I got my paycheck, the large sum of money. I'm gonna stream that after he finished his paperwork party. I'm gonna stream when I closed and they paid me.
Look, some of us. All right, listen. No matter this, is what I don't. I want my chat to be like this. Some of y'all take the game, brother. Some of this go work. Some of this may not. Some of this is 100% fact. Some of it not. You got three. We had 3 black men up here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all learned something in that. So they just clap that we had. I wish it would have just stayed how we had it.
I didn't learn nothing from them other two. I learned that.
The guy was talking about insurance was letting you know some stuff on me. Don't cap.
He came up here and told you information you can Google online, which had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Hey,
that was
come
a bunch
back
of
up
waste
here,
of time.
bro. Come back. Nah.
That was a waste of time.
Okay.
He tried to get upset because I said, "Hey, bro, you're speaking more about your anecdotal experience," and he go, "Oh, well, you're trying to say there could be no other outcome that could be right," and he got catty. And I'm like, "No, bro. I'm saying what you saw is cool, but what I'm talking about is they're very wealthy white people, nigga. We from where they wrote the tax laws on Sea Island and Jekyll Island. You know that, Kev. Those people are deferring their debt and they're not paying that debt off. I wouldn't give a fuck what he say he saw. They not paying it." Your president ain't paid. Nigga, ask Donald Trump, do he pay it?
So okay. So do you got any tax cuts on any of them properties you got?
You say what now?
Do you got any tax cuts on any of the properties you have? Because it seems like you pay flat out taxes on all your properties.
Kev, I'm a walking tax cut, nigga. My you see me always in my truck. There's an app that you can track your mileage. I got a hauling company. I can my gas I don't gotta pay for. When I go to a hotel, I don't have to pay for it. I go out of town. I create a meeting
I said it's
in that
your
city.
property, not
Yeah, but I'm telling you the whole game. It ain't just about no property.
Oh, because you do all your taxes.
I got an LLC, so if I go to Virginia, I got business in Virginia. My whole trip, that whole hotel stay, all that's a write-off. That's free for
You
me.
got business in Virginia?
I got business everywhere I go.
I thought you sold that house out all right. So you just put a dscr on that property, basically.
Bro, I'm my own company, bro. If I go to Miami,
Kwame, stay right there.
you ain't listening to the game. You talking. You your own company. You are backyard builders, right? So you have your own LLC. You could be doing content in Miami. So the next trip that you go, you track your miles. You make sure you keep your plane ticket. You make sure you set up a meeting. You go to a restaurant, whatever else. And you track those meeting minutes, and you can write that whole trip off. You can write the hotel stay, the gas, all that shit off.
This person, you skipping what this checking you boo been saying. Like they've been definitely saying this stuff. What is this?
This dude say I don't provide any goods and service. Boy, I provide jobs. Did you see Julio Ramundo and all them up on them roofs and shit? Fuck are you talking about? These people are crazy, man. You know what? When you don't like somebody, see, this is why I'll never not like somebody to this extent. Because when you don't like somebody so much that you can't hear factual information that can help you, that means you're sick.
Do you put everything you got under one LLC? Like, are all your different businesses got different?
I ain't gonna tell you what I do on that aspect now. You gonna have to figure out what you should do on your aspect on that one.
He never talk about kickbacks. He only talk about write-offs.
Or what?
You never talk. They say you never talk about kickbacks. You only talk about write-offs.
I ain't gonna tell you everything, Kev. I'm sitting up here giving you a lot of game. I told you there's an app that you could track your mileage and you could write your gas off. You could damn near write off every trip that you go on based on you having an LLC and you knowing how to have your operation minutes and your time sheets and being able to write off all your time. You don't know how to do basic, simple stuff.
Why shoot me down, bro? Why?
I'm
Where
just
you going
saying,
with
I'm not shooting you down. I'm just saying it keeps sounding
You
like,
said you're giving us the information to learn, but you keep trying to clown us and stuff.
but it sounds like you keep trying to clown
It
me.
sounds
You
like you're a
asking.
big cousin that ain't never go back to the hood and teach your little cousin something until they
No,
came.
it sounds like you keep
Hello.
reading questions from the chat of people that's trying to diss me, and it's interrupting the game that you being told. That's what's happening.
Imagine if Kwame, you had family meetings, right? And we was ever to come, you have a cookout, and you was talking.
Y'all gonna be talking too much. You don't want to hear me talk. You want to be at the cookout making jokes.
This nigga don't like it. How do you know that? You never did it.
Kev, we was out there at the cookout together. We almost got in a fight. You
You
always come
ain't
up
because
doing
you
dumb
were too
shit.
busy talking about my pants was skinny and making jokes about my brother being GAY. That you
Kev,
forgot. You was
you
drunk.
came around all your cousins with your pants so tight and your ass hanging out. That shit is weird, bro.
No, I did. You're now wearing skinny
Okay.
jeans, bro. You're now wearing skinny jeans. Come on, Kwame.
Dog, you was fat as hell wearing tight ass skinny jeans. You think nobody wasn't gonna say nothing? We family.
I was
We
skinny back
told you
then.
look stupid.
I was skinny back then.
Man, no the fuck you wasn't skinny.
Bro, my daughter was like 2 years old, bro. I was skinny back then, bro. I was skinny.
Oh, okay. You was skinny then. You delusional.
Well, your brother say you look like more Chestnut. So you must got one of
That's
the
crazy.
the family. Now again, why won't you? I think, and now,
I guess delusion
okay,
running the
now
family
I'm about
then.
to beat on you. So today I shared a post about Sapelo. They are raising the taxes. They are still in the family land. Why you're not interested in grabbing some of that land on Sapelo like Island Bay? That shit like worth like $1 million to $100,000.
Say, come again?
So do you know in Sapelo right now, an acre of land is worth $100,000 to $1 million?
Why?
Bro, I don't know. They are trying. You know they raising the taxes where people can't even afford it over there right now.
Probably so. I've been telling them about
You
that.
might want to look in that because they trying to buy it out to do the Airbnbs, bro. They've been taking that stuff. Like,
It's too late. They already sold all the beachfront property to the white folks from California. It's too late. See, you young in the game. When I first got drafted, I was telling them, hey, y'all need to let me get some of this land or let me pay the tax and build something on it. They were like, no, just pay it and that because we
what?
family. I'm
So
like,
you came
just
at
pay it
them
because
about
we
this.
family. Hell no.
So you came at them about this.
Absolutely.
It's sad.
I saw this coming 20-something years ago. I said, them white, this is like a oasis. You can hunt hogs, ride horses. There's no police. You can do what you want. It's a private island. That's right here close. You don't got to go to Barbados. It's right there. It's a private island. So I said, oh, man, y'all got to start protecting this. It's a beachfront property. We owned all that shit back then. Now, don't no blacks own no beachfront property for the most part.
Alan Bailey got the whole hog cabin.
Not beachfront.
I don't know if he got the beachfront. You might be right on
Man,
that.
them white folks got that beach.
And it's sad that we had the most dominant family over there, bro. But somebody scammed that up growing up. Because ain't no way grandma didn't have no property over there, bro. And only certain sides of the family got property. I shared that post today and I said what I said. But I feel like that's crazy how we are descendants. Well, we say our parents were descendants of this island. And nobody got no property, but only a certain people with certain last names. I find that crazy. To me. For real.
Man, listen. If you trying to tell me that Negroes don't stick together and some people just want to sit on land, see, I don't believe in just sitting on land. Sitting on land don't do nothing for you. It's a lot of stubborn people that just get land, sit on it. They don't want to cultivate it. They don't want to put money into it. They just want to, we own land. That don't do nothing but make you pay a tax bill.
Yep.
Saying that you own land that you don't got nothing on or it ain't making you no money is just a tax bill.
Yeah, I saw that today and I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that come from, like, I don't know, we should have one of the richest families. We got about 3-4 different people who done went pro. And everybody's a descendant from this island where I'm talking about this land is worth almost $100,000 to $1 million an acre going right now. Where they grow purple river, sugar cane, hogs, horses, everything over there. All wildlife.
That
Yeah,
shit over with, Kev. I'm telling you.
that shit crazy. I read that today and I was just shocked. Like, damn, they still doing this. I remember 4 years ago, me and I had a dude. That's what I was doing. Went out for about 6. When I was doing the protesting, and we was going and putting up like the land finding people land in front of them and stuff like that. And it was just crazy how much stuff is swept up under the rug in Brunswick, Georgia. But yeah, y'all, man, I hope y'all got some game. I hope we gave some game. It was a good live. It was like one of them old days. You pull up, we talk a little smack and learn a little bit. But we all in Kwame business now. We know what he got going on now.
But it ain't my business. This is what people are doing all over the world, man. This is why people look at most of our black men as laughing stock, because we don't really do no business. Yeah, we look up to Charleston White, a guy that run around and just say stupid shit to people. Grown ass 50-year-old men that got to go move in pool houses instead of moving in their own house. I want men to start being men again. I don't mind sharing no game. This shit ain't motherfuckers don't keep game from me. We share game. The people I'm cool with, we share game. Mike, we come over, we chop up game. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna steal that from you. I'm gonna steal this from you. That's what we do. We have a healthy competition, and we got to get back to that. We got to get men back to that, and not all this weak ass shit. And Buddy that was come up here, I don't have no problem with dude. I just had a problem with him trying to cut me off every time I was trying to say something. But other than that, the information that he gave was right and it fit the circumstance that he was talking about. But I never said that what he said was wrong. I just said that's his anecdotal experience. And most people that are wealthy or trying to obtain wealth, they ain't looking to pay all them loans and all that shit back. I'm telling you. And that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah. They said now you stealing loan money.
Well, that ain't nobody but a junkie that got to go clean a pool, roll blunts, and pick up kids from school and change diapers and shit and clean out the baby genie. We ain't worried about a guy like that.
Mm. So basically, y'all didn't get the catch. You got a tenant. So a tenant makes the loan approval. He got somebody written. Loans he got somebody written. So catch on the other day, he said, well, I had 3 people, 4, 5 people that came through. He never needed the profit of the Airbnb. That's just helping him showing that, hey, somebody has been written the house.
Hey, cause heavy. The reason why I do it, cause somebody over here listening. Everybody ain't. It's a lot of them trying to prove me wrong, which ain't gonna happen. But cause in real life though, it's happening already. Everything I'm saying is happening. A junkie saying I lost a school. I got paperwork that say otherwise, and a bank transfer that say I sold a school. But hey, let him tell the story he want to tell. But at the end of the day, it's some people over here that's listening to the game and they ain't asking no more questions. As I'm saying it, they looking it up and they applying it to see if it fit their life. That's how smart people work. They know how to sift through the bullshit. Gil proved me wrong. Well, my bank account proved them wrong. Cause how you hell you think I got the tractor? I'm spending that money still. Fuck you talking about? You say I don't make no money on YouTube.
So
So
basically,
where am I getting the money from? Where am I getting the money from the tractor and all the shit that I got?
you got one. He only got one loan. He got one. He only have a loan on one house.
Hello.
So he
But
said he
Kel,
money from the one
but
house.
Kel, how much you think I can get for the other two? If
Huh?
I can get 200,000 for a tiny home, what you think I can get for them big ones?
Yeah, yeah. You probably get some good money up out of them.
Oh, okay, we can play baseball there, ain't
Yeah, I get everything you doing right now.
it?
They don't know, like, all right, before somebody trying to come up, before y'all come up, I am asking these questions for a reason. Mike knows. Real knows.
If that junkie coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down and let him talk.
Ah, damn. Well, he's gonna jump down, Suge. So if you ain't gonna stay up here while he's gone, then hey. Oh my God, I was just about to get to it. Well, I'll bring him up. Damn, Suge then drop. I was gonna let you come and say what you was gonna say, Suge. Hit the link again. Come on, Suge. If you disagree with anything Kwame was saying, please hit the link. This is the after party. Why he keep trying to category that full house as a tiny home? Is that a tax cut? It's something about him keep saying it's a tiny home and it's not. That's a full house.
And you notice he ran when he kept talking about write-offs, and then when I brought up kickbacks. See, Kwame never filed business taxes, so he don't know the difference from a write-off and a kickback. I had my first tax ID the year he got traded to the Lakers in 2005. I got 4 tax IDs. I got multiple business bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? Look, see this business debit, PNC Bank, see that? Uncle Suge LLC. You know, I could show Sugar Man LL. I could just go in here and show all type, but that's beside the point. I just wanted to ask the junkie why he can't get online without coughing. All he do is hack, cough, and choke and mute. Like, will he ever heal his body? Get better, junkie. Quit coming up here in line. When Kev in his live, I'm streaming the paperwork party, and you talk nothing about dscr loans and HELOC loans when I showed everybody that you got that loan from D&Z Management. You defaulted on the loan and you lost your property. See, Kwame, I got it all on you, junkie, and I'm about to stream it all when Kev done. He run from me, y'all, because he can't lie to me. He can't lie to a 50-year-old nigga that's been in business when he was bouncing that basketball, when he was trying to shoot free throw, when Kobe Bryant was telling him, no, when he was telling Kobe Bryant, no, don't give me the ball. I got to get warmed up first. You know, I was in the studio getting warmed up, learning business, Kwame. I took business classes at Lakeland Community College, Kwame Brown. I done had a store, way more businesses than you, boy. You a basketball player. You had everything in Kwame Brown name. You ain't had no LLCs until you got out of the NBA, junkie. Stop repeating shit until you do it. Then try to teach somebody something. Lame ass nigga. Thank you, Kev.
Man, hey, anytime, hey, bro. See, I mean, Kwame basically telling y'all, oh, it's the Trump situation. He's showing y'all that he's going to purchase everything and basically try not to pay nothing back. Then when he dies, left to his kids, he said he's
That's
going to pass
crazy.
the debt down about 3 generations. After the 3rd generation, I guess everything will be cleared up, and then they get to keep the houses. If he teach them the proper way to do the things that he's doing, that's the only oopsie spaghetti-o situation. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for him just he out of here and he ain't teach the kids about the game that he's doing. You gotta have somebody over, like, he gotta have some good people in his corner. That makes no sense. What this client, you just said you're going to pass the debt down to 3 generations.
Wait till y'all hear these lies he was telling back then. And every time I was bringing up him borrowing money, he was deflecting. Why you following these young girls? Every time? Because I busted him out. Now, listen to what he's saying now. I cannot believe he's doing this to himself. Kwame, look, it's 3 videos right here, your paperwork parties. See these videos? You did 3 paperwork parties. You showed them fake documents that y'all doctored up on Google, because I showed the same Google Docs that you was using. You borrowed money, you couldn't pay it back, and you lost that property to D&Z Management. You said, I acted as the bank. You told these people they borrowed money from you. You said you acted as the bank and you loaned D&Z money. You wasn't the grantee. You was a liar. And you about to get exposed, junkie. Thanks, Kev.
Already. Yeah, and again, let it be known. Suge apologized to my cousin Deja. I got a text. Suge done apologize. I told him how I felt. He know exactly how I feel. Exactly 100%. Before we even started this live, the last live, I think that live either on private or it's in the middle of the live. You know what I mean? Definitely, and cuz you know how I feel about that. Come on, man. Nigga, that's like a sister to me, dog. Come on, man.
He said I lost my house to DNC management. Hey, check this out. Tell him to bet 100K, and we can put the money in escrow, and I'll bet 100K, and I can show you the closing of because now I done sold it already. I can show you the closing of New Direction Academy for 100K.
Man, there's a lot going on, man. I'm learning. I'm loving this. But and again, like before you drop, it's a reason why that I'm trying to learn all this stuff. You know what I mean? The reason why I'm working on my credit and everything I got going on. Like I said, I got family that inherited a bunch of land, sold some of it, but you still got some left. And I gotta be the son that understands this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna understand something when you listening to dummies? You listening
I
to a
didn't tell
guy.
you who I was listening to.
Man, you listening to a dummy, man. He talking about an LLC from 2006 that landed him in Gilbert Pool House. Nigga, nobody want to hear you ain't been using that LLC, nigga. Anybody can open up an LLC. How you been making money with your LLC? You know, do you have any government contracts? Does the housing authority send money to your LLC though? Like you just up here talking. You up here trying to compete with another man. I ain't trying to compete with you, dummy. I came up here and said that if you own a house outright, you put a tenant in it, you can get a DSCR loan if you would like, or a home equity line of credit or a HELOC loan. And nobody said that that was wrong yet. Everybody's coming up here telling me how the mortgage you can't pay it off. The whole purpose is to have a tenant. And then I also spoke towards Brunswick, Kev. Is there some people that rent the same houses for multiple years?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. So
Personally.
this is the reason why Mike is having his way in Brunswick, because you put them sweet little ladies in there, and they don't want to move off their block. They want everything to be quiet, peaceful, and they want to chill. And that's what he's creating down there. That's what I'm creating down there.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that's just hating and talking, hate and talk. I gave so much free game that can turn a person from a millionaire to a billionaire, and it can turn a person that have no houses to 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. It can make you have some revenue that maybe live a different lifestyle. Who knows? But I don't know why all the hate, man. You can't surround yourself with a bunch of haters, people that just want to hate every single day. Like, God damn, it's the holiday season and you motherfuckers still hate. All you some bitches know how to do is hate. That shit crazy. That shit don't make y'all tired though. Waking up with shit on your tongue and on your mind all day. That it don't make you tired.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning, man. And I just it's about to drop again. I know it.
Yeah, he
He
gonna
said I
run.
used the
Kev,
DS.
could I ask you a question? I ain't gonna
He
say
said
nothing
I
to
used
him.
the DS.
Hold on.
Hey
If
man,
you
don't
gonna
keep
be up
putting this
here,
nigga on the same stage with me,
if
man.
you gonna be up here, yeah. Hey, why we can't do it one-on-one? Go ahead.
Cause
Ask
he's
your question. I'm
scared.
gonna bring you
Kev,
back.
I want to ask. I don't want to say nothing to him. Kev, did Mike make it to the NBA?
Nah, he's a regular dude.
Did Mike have as much money as Kwame?
Nah, I know
Oh,
Mike.
hold on, just stick with me. Yes or
No,
no? Did
no,
Mike have as much money as Kwame?
no.
So why he gotta look to what Mike doing? Shouldn't he have been doing what the fuck Mike doing? With all the millions, he could have
Okay,
bought. He could have bought the whole Brunswick.
okay, yes. You can buy the whole Brunswick, but if you ain't in the circle, I think that Mike's in from having my conversation with him. You don't got pulled. It's gonna be a bunch of red tape around you, bro. Like literally, like If somebody don't like you, they'll send a fire marshal in your building. And
That's cool, Kev. Kwame got a key to the city. He damn sure ain't gonna have that problem. Stop trying to cape for your cousin. He got the key to the city. He can get mugshots and people records erased.
Right.
He can get Akeem out. I'm pretty sure he can buy property. He got a key to the city. He shouldn't have to look at what a regular dude in the city. Mike doing. Mike. He's telling you what Mike doing. Mike telling him, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then this nigga come on here telling y'all, oh, you can get a dscr loan and you can get a HELOC loan. Hey, Kwame, what does dscr mean? I ain't answering none of you niggas questions. He don't even know what the acronym mean. He don't know what none of it mean because somebody tell him, he look it up, he come online and try to repeat it. Junkie, stop. And only you, and you don't even believe this is somebody else's, nigga. This what you mad about, boy. This what you mad about, Junkie, ain't it? It hurt, don't it? This what you mad about, Junkie. This would hurt, don't it, boy? You wish this was another nigga house. You can't act like this in another nigga house, boy. Told you that shit, boy. You can't do grown man shit in somebody else's house, Junkie. Now
Hold
walk through
on,
your
let's see the back of that
Airbnb.
house, man. That house look big.
Man, hey, Kev, I don't listen. They say pool house. Let me come outside, Kev. Let me come all the way back here and show it. Let me give you a good side view, matter of fact.
Yeah. Check out Suge, y'all.
Look, this is a
That's the
cooking
grill.
area in the back. Now let me flip this motherfucker around. This a pool house, Kev, or a whole house?
Boy, it's nice, boy. That's a whole house there.
Now look at the neighbor. My whole house is fenced and gated in. That's the neighbor's properties. All back there, my gazebo, my fire pit, way better than that Junkie's. Gazebo.
Now that's some nice oasis.
What we talking about? Walk all around this bitch. What they talking about? It's the neighbor's house. Ain't got shit to do with me. Fuck they talking about? It's all around my shit, nigga. Mine's Junkie. The world is mine, Junkie.
Do you work a regular job, Suge?
Oh, I work for multiple years trying to deal with TJ Orr. Former bro.
Turn your Wi-Fi off.
I just signed with TJ Ward.
So you sit home and edit.
Damn, that's a hell of a pool house, ain't it?
So you get all this off of editing?
It's a hell of a pool house, ain't it? Look, that's all the way around the house.
Man, Suge down there in them streets, I think, y'all.
Damn, they all the way around the house. Damn, that Junkie can't do this. He caged in that backyard. So when we do the documentary, y'all, we gonna have a barbecue out here too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cook out here. You know what I'm saying? We got the grill area, we got the refrigerator out here. You know what I'm saying? We got it all, man. The deep fryer.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Got the charcoal grill. This gonna be the Bus Life grill. Lounge chairs. He
This
gotta live
man.
at another nigga pool. When you living so good, and a nigga gotta say it's somebody else's, that's when you know you killing them. You gotta make up stupid shit about a nigga. That's when you know you killing them. The Junkie don't know what he's talking about. He shouldn't have to talk about what Mike doing. He had the millions. Kwame, this chair costs more than everything in that Airbnb of yours, nigga. This chair alone, Junkie. Step your game up, nigga, and stop lying on me, nigga. Level up, boy. Level up.
Mm-mm. Man, this is wild. This is wild. Hello? Hello? Man, I can't stand this scam people call. Boy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all, what we gonna do with these two, man? Y'all, we was on a good path. I get it. Salute to both of y'all. Again, I need the information on ownership. That's what I'm here for. I ain't even. I'm trying to figure it out. I need to figure it out. Cuz you ain't got no wrench over here, Nacho. Oh man. Ah. Mm, mm, mm. This is what. Hold on. I have a morning appointment, I think out there in Thomasville, but I should be done by lunch. I could come to you then. They said kevlo, no. Oh, they saying let's say he has 10 properties, but he only got. So listen, this is how he's doing it. All right, man. I want to sound like I'm taking up from nobody, right? Let's say I don't know Kwame. I don't know him, but I'm listening to this dude, and what I took from this, I have 4 or 5 houses, right? Even if I don't pay this loan back on this one house, I'd have made $200,000 off it. Anyway, I'm gonna have tenants to rent this house out. They're going to be paying for this loan. The 200,000, I'm going to invest it in my other properties. Also, I can take out 30,000 in Brunswick, Georgia. I can get 2 houses. I can get 2 houses, 15,000 on this property, 15,000 on that property. I could take another 15,000 in Brunswick, Georgia, and fix this house, 15,000 fix the other house. So now I got 2 incomes coming from the other 2 houses to pay off this one house.
Preacher.
And that's not
You on to something, boy. Preacher.
I got 4 other houses already. So that's the game he playing. If he lose anything, he lose one house, but he already made 200.
I will not lose.
Hey,
Because you know why, Kev? Kev, you can always go to the Section 8 house and say, put me somebody in there. It'll be a fixed amount. It's going to be money coming in every month. I don't know why you keep putting these jealous dudes up here for them to show their emotions and to make the conversation about them and them crying and shit. Stop stalking me, weirdo. We don't got time to argue with you clowns. Like, I don't got time for that. But you on to something with what you saying, because the whole point is, and it's people doing it. This is the safest route. You can just put your house up on Section 8. You'll always have a tenant. And that Section 8 money comes in every month on the first.
On the government.
You take a portion of that and pay off that note. And you can just have it coming directly out of the account. You don't have to worry about. And you know that. How many women is on that Section 8 list, bro? So I don't know why people are coming up here fear mongering and saying all this other weird shit. I'm not worried about paying back the
I'm
loan.
taking this conversation back to my brother, because last time I took him half of the.
This is why I'm having this conversation. I told you that the other day. I ain't having this conversation for you.
I took half of it. I was talking about equity and blah, blah, blah. But now I understand his loan part. So check this out in Bronx. I can go buy this house for 15,000, and he can have a little lease, whatever need a little fixing. I can take my brother who just moved back, and I could put him out and write it up as he's a tenant. Now I could go get the dscr loan and get the loan to fix the house.
You want to go get a loan to go get some more property that's going to turn you some income.
Y'all
That's what you do.
ain't hearing this. In Bronzeville, you can get a house for 15,000. That's on the option. Like I'm talking about, it's a half a
Cash
single
money.
family houses. Literally.
Cash money.
Cash money. So when y'all saying, well, how much he go on a new loan? Ain't no loan. $15,000. $15,000. You got a whole house. And I got a cousin. You remember that house with Joe? Gwen, the one who ended up getting it from him, but he should have took the long route and waited. But he bought it for 15, like 15, 20. I think he put another 20, 30, probably about another 30 in it. But he still was able to get like 80 when he could have got 200,000 if he did it the right way. That's the thing where you can lose it if you don't got the proper people who's working on the house. Because the health department, what is called inspectors, go come walk all through that house. And if this stuff ain't right, you either gonna have to fix it or they gonna put it as not sellable. So yeah. But look at the cap.
Man, I'm just telling you, man, this is the new wave, man. I'm talking about everybody, all the niggas I know with money doing it. I don't know how this conversation turned and what Mike doing when I just said I'm doing it. And I told him, you notice he ain't say nothing about the $100,000 I said. We could bet 100,000. I can show the paperwork today that I sold the property. And, I just need to know that money, that 100,000 he got is in escrow.
So let me show something, y'all. I got somebody who's about to rent to own a house from somebody. And they told him, because the dude owned the house. He told me 10,000 down, right? This in Bronx, 10,000 down. And I was saying to myself, I was telling them the reason why the dude said that, because like Kwame said about these loans, I said, well, he probably done borrowed from equity, or he done, got the loan on it, and you just gonna be there to pay the loan back. And he got his cap. He's going to the next property. So now all of this is making so much sense. Imagine borrowing 200,000 on the house. Then somebody want to pay you 10 or 20,000 to move in to rent to own the house. They in contract. They gotta pay it.
Right. Well, this method is definitely not new. It's new for me. I just said that's why I said I didn't have all these loans and all this stuff. I was just paying everything cash. So then my people's like, why the fuck are you doing that? This will allow you to you could work with 6 or 7 properties at one time instead of doing 2 and 3, and just keep your money to the side. Chill with your money. Use the money that comes from the homes and keep doing it. So that's what we own. We own acquiring property, taking the money out of the property, putting tenants in the property, and you could do that um, whether it's residential or commercial real estate. Commercial, I'm learning about that. That's even better. I'm
Hey,
gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to that lane soon.
I don't know what y'all know, but
Well, actually, I was already in commercial with the
I
daycare.
just got some game. I got homeboys with some real street money out there.
You
And
don't want to say that online, though.
my bad, but if I can put them in on this, man, they ain't even understanding what they could be doing right now. They don't even understand this. How to turn 15,000 into 200,000.
That's because this junkie. Listen, there's a house down there that's for $50,000. You can get it for like $50,000, but it appraised for like 112 or 125 or some shit like that.
Mhm.
It's in like the low ones that it appraised for. You get that house, slap some paint on it, and get that thing to appraise a little bit higher. You take the money out of that motherfucker. You already in the black before you get a tenant in the bid.
Mm. Man,
The answer, salute, bro.
I think I'm about to.
I'm into this
I gotta
day.
figure out how to pitch this to my people. I gotta pitch
I'm
this
into the
because the
stage,
same.
yeah.
I can't say everything I want to say, but this.
Can you hear me?
What's up, Queen? How you doing?
Can you hear me? I would like to say good morning to you all and to the chat. It was a wonderful, wonderful show. Please join us for our next show. How is your Cash App looking, Mr. Kevlo, the man?
I ain't getting no donations today. I don't think nobody donated today. Let me
Hit the cash out.
Yeah, tell him to hit the cash
Let's
out.
do a little challenge. Can we
It
get
was-
him a little funds for his lunch today, y'all?
Thank y'all. Global Empire 91. You want to super chat? Do you think? I appreciate all gifts. Christmas whooping my behind. My rich cousin Kwame Brown ain't give me nothing. Y'all help me
No,
out.
that's because you let people make comments in your chat like this junkie talking about rich people don't borrow money. Why would you borrow money and pay
I'm still
interest on it?
talking. I'm
That's
still
that's
talking.
nuts,
That
bro.
energy
That is
is negative.
absolutely
Don't worry about
nuts.
the fucking chat.
That is nuts, bro. Seriously, you
Okay,
let
I'm
somebody
still
say something that
talking.
stupid. Jeff Bezos and all these people borrow
Can
tens
you
of
hear me,
millions of
Kevlo?
dollars. That
I
is
hear
Or he
dumb.
you.
just gonna ramble? You gonna let him ramble?
No, Robert, man. Kwame, it was a good show. Queen, it was a good show. I think it was needed for both sides. I don't understand
Banana.
why
Oh,
anybody,
you.
Queen, I don't understand. You own your house, Queen. So Queen probably took a little bit of notes out of this. You know what I'm saying? Moonlight, where you at? If you don't know about it, it's a lot of people on here. The answer say he owned him a house. Maybe he took something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that cash out, Donna. Thank you so much.
Moonlight can't do this because Moonlight is she don't own that house outright. That house is like 400 or something thousand in debt.
Right. So she can't do
Uh-uh.
it. Okay. Okay.
And again, with the people that came up here trying to be so contrary, I said this is what I'm doing. So I don't know why somebody talking right or wrong with me when I said this is what I'm doing. So I ain't telling you what to do. Do your thing.
Hey,
Uh-oh, Momo Poom Poom trying to come up here.
hey, boy, look here, man. I don't know what y'all got, but I got something to work on. See, I got a couple. I'm blessed to have people around me with real money. Literally, my father, my brother got this thing going on. I got some real friends that's got something going. I got a homeboy who renting out a house right now. Matter of fact, let's see this. I'm about to call. Let me see. I'm about to call one who own the house out there right now. And he got it to the dscr. Let's see how many people here what you be talking about. Let me see something. Let me see if I can help somebody make some money today. Whatever the hell.
Hello. Can you hear?
What you
Am
got
I
going
live?
on?
Good afternoon to you both.
Yeah, I do. I'm chilling on here, man. I was sitting here on YouTube and stuff, listening to these people about these houses and these loans. Kwame and them was on here
Oh, he's
talking
on the phone.
the game.
I'll wait till I'm recognized. Good evening,
I
good
know you
afternoon, the
own that.
chat. Good morning. What's up,
Yeah,
Kwame?
you ever tried that dscr loan?
Kwame, can you hear me as well, or no? You talked about me a couple of seconds ago. Can you hear me? The person that you spoke about, Kwame, a few minutes ago. Can you hear me?
Right. If she knows she can get it. Okay. Listen, right?
Ah, Lord, it's very challenging when I come over this house, but I will weather the storm, everybody. Good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. KB, can we have an exchange very quickly? It ain't gonna be long. You feeling sassy today? You shared with the audience on live, being recorded with over 100 folks in the chat, that Moonlight can't do whatever the hell you're talking about because she's $450,000 in debt. Where did you get that number from, sir, about my business? Can we start there?
I said Moon Poom Poom, and that's not your name. So whatever your name is, that's not your name, is it? Your name is not Moon Poom Poom, is it?
Um, well, you know what? I call you the Busty Crust. But these are our pet names in this sector. So folks know how retarded you are, and they know who you are referring to. I'm here as a guest, everybody. I saw, I requested the link and it was offered to me. So I figured I'll come up since I was being addressed. And the only obsessed person over here is you male fan bitches that hate the fact he get to exchange with a woman finally in this sector. So you male fan bitches could go ahead and circle a crack stem. You down low friggin' dirt road walking peanut butter bandit whores for men. Okay? Now I'm
Well,
coming
there go
here.
the ads for this live.
Well, I'm coming here in all respect. Um, Coming here in all respects. So let's get back to the 450 that you claim I have in debt. Um, how do you know that? What program? And I want you to think about that last question. I know it wasn't hard. What program?
Moonlight, you're stalling. Can you do a DSCR loan on your house? Yes or no?
Okay, so tell me. I mean, I just came in the house and I'm hearing my name and 450,000 debt that you're claiming I have, and I can't
That
qualify.
wasn't
So
the
my
question.
question
That's a
was.
filibuster that you're doing. So I'm going to stay on
My
mute.
question is, what you talking about? What is a DRSL loan that you claim I can't qualify for because you erroneously told us the chat about what my debt figure
Okay.
is?
Okay. So do you own the house outright,
I
or
have a
do you have?
mortgage. I have a
Okay. So
mortgage like
okay. So
millions of other
okay.
people in
Okay.
America.
Okay. So then I was right. You don't qualify for the loan. It's not that big of a deal.
What loan are you speaking of?
We just said it 3 times, Moonlight.
Can you say it one more time for the people in the back?
No, this is Kev show. I'll let him tell you.
Why you all okay? So where did
Because
you hear?
he let you up on the panel. He's the host. He got to tell you what the show is about. You don't have a clue what the show is about, but yet you wanted to come up. That's weird.
Well, let me tell you what I have a clue about. Let me tell you what I do have a clue about and why I came
I'm like,
up.
dang, this
Um, I
whole
don't have $450,000 debt. So how you know that figure? That's what I have a clue about.
Again, I didn't say your name. I said moon poom poom when I said that. Okay.
All right. Let's
So
not get
bye.
let's get past semantics. How you know I got $450,000 debt?
I'm gonna say it again. I said moon poom poom when I said that, and that's not your name.
You gonna be sassy with me, huh? Correction, sir. I don't have $450,000 debt, even with the person that you claiming is not me that you're referring to. And as a matter of fact, I'm doing very well. You came up here and gave lessons that I'm living today. These lessons that you've shared, I'm living them now. I did. I just got
Moonlight,
payments
why you
to.
coming up
I
here whining, man? I'm finna
I
go.
I
You
just
having a
got
wine
payments.
session.
Right. I
I'm finna
just
go.
got
You have a
paid.
nice day, Moonlight. I don't want to hear this wine session.
Man, sass your ass up out of here. Sass your ass up out of here. I
what's
do.
good.
I have qualified and have been approved for deferment, sir. So I'm living this lessons that you're
Hold on.
sharing over
Moonlight,
here.
I'm on an important phone call. Can you hold it down? Can you
Oh,
talk on the
now you
phone?
hear me? You hear
Yeah,
me
no,
now?
I didn't because I'm on the phone call with my brother.
Okay, you want to go on mute? Because now you hear me. Now he hears me, y'all. Now he hears me. Oh my gosh. You called my name, sir. You called my name, Busty Crust, and you talking about, oh, Moonlight is 450 in debt. She can't qualify. I just came up here to discuss with you that number that you're throwing out. That's incorrect. And you got your band of friggin' busted, STEM holders to come up here and cheer for you. I'm not a grandmother just yet. My daughter's 16. Okay? Yes, yes. So
That's why I'm here, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kev, for allowing me to hit the link and come on in. Salute to the chat. Salute to all of that. He jumps everybody because he just does not want to have an intellectual exchange with a female. He doesn't want to, the narcissism in him won't allow him to have an exchange with a female where he can't mute me, drop me, talk over me, those sorts of things. And so he's going to sashay off the panel. Who am I talking about? The busted crust, the busted crust, the busted crust. You finally doing a couple of things correct in your life and you up here boasting about it. I live what you just shared with Kev right now. I'm living that. But you have your grapist friend, Biz, who's sitting on your couch in your bedroom telling you falsehoods about my dead. And I believe I was on his panel, everyone, and I shared these same lessons with him that I'm living today. I just got approved for a deferment. Congratulations to me. I have a HELOC. I've been in this home for 13 years, but I guess a female can't come up here and represent how she's living in real life. Anywho, you guys, Kev, come on back here. We don't want no actual dead ear space. And you know how Kev does, y'all. He just cuts shit off. Private. You be up in mid-sentence, and by the time you turn around, you look up and the light says end. And you're in your second sentence. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to rewind a little bit. Yes, I'm sure he laid out a couple of scenarios here that may have been laced with falsehoods. What I did happen to hear though was random, long time, no hair. Random came up here to to share his experience, his friggin' the facts that he knows about, trust and wills and all of that. And yeah, I agree. Because where I'm at now, I'm looking to create an irrevocable will. Remember, Kwame, I'm the one that told you about certain titles, like the allodial title. Try to get that so you could own the land in which under which your home stand. Okay, I'm the one that gave you that one. You know what I'm saying? And now you're gonna sashay, boy. Bye, boy. Bye. Get your fucking. Oh, excuse me, you guys. My apologies. This must be a monetized channel. But get your busted crust self up out of here. You sassy behind self. You don't want to tangle with the moon at all. Cause you know exactly what it is I'm doing and how I'm living. You homeowner. Y'all, just because I don't have a red door, he feels I'm not accomplished. And I sit here a single mom. I'm not, I'm saying boasting about that. I don't want to be single, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a testament to females, young women, middle-aged women, older women, that we can get this done. I am an example of what he was sharing here, some of which he was sharing. I don't know why I couldn't go ahead and exchange with him a little bit. Because actually, my deferment came through, y'all. I want y'all to see this shit. I may post it up. The deferment came through, y'all. Am I trying to pay anybody? No, not at all. Absolutely not. That's why I put a lot of shit in bankruptcy after I furnished my home and everything else and bought my car outright. Bankrupt that motherfucker. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying peanuts against that debt that I put in bankruptcy. Peanuts, everybody. Peanuts. You know what I'm saying? But KB, maybe another day, another time. That's why you guys, I can only be surface with that man. There is no intellectual stimulation coming from him to any female, I would suspect. None have I seen him exchange with. I would like him to go live and bring up Candace Owens. I think that's who he actually respects. And maybe, a female exchange with her would be noteworthy. Breaking news. Breaking news. The last breaking news we got is Biz 101 sitting on his couch. But hey, that's yet to be really, unequivocally confirmed. Mm-hmm. Am I here too long, everybody? Well, anywho, I shall be back. I will return, y'all. I will return. No worries about that. Trust. I try to be in the bushes as much as I can. I'm done with my break, everybody. I got to get up out of here. Unlike Kwame Brown, who is the millionaire waiting on his pension, most of us have a job that we go to, you know? So salute everybody. This was your Lady Moonlight, not yet a grandma, but working up to being just that. You know what I'm saying? Later. Yo, Kev, the hosting here, Kev, you know. Let me just chalk it up, you guys, to the fact that he has important business that he's taking care of right now. I see him very much concentrated there. He talking to somebody. I don't want to leave his ass up here talking to somebody else. I don't want to be rude, y'all. I don't want to be rude. I think the old Busty Crust went back to his channel to go live and bring at least 7 of his male fans up on the panel. The last time I was over here, y'all, the last time I was over here, uh, what he did, he went back to his panel and put me in the title. What you said? Was it Moonstank at that time? I think it was Moonstank was your term of endearment for me in that title, KB. Oh Lord. Anyway, you guys, I do have a new sector that I go to, and I speak about every one of you guys. I speak about y'all. I let them know I became popular because of KB. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? I give homage where homage is due, even to a busted crust like you. Even to a busted crust like you. All day you're gonna be up online. All day. All day he's gonna be online, y'all. The millionaire who should be with Harmundo, Juan, Carlos. You know what I'm saying? All these people that he's supposed to be building these homes with. We only saw one so far. We only saw one home so far. So why you beating out your chest, busted crust? Like you saying something brand new. I am living what you're talking about. You know, I have a HELOC loan. I have payments in deferment, which I just got approved for. Salute to the moon. Now, whatever loan he claimed that I can't qualify for, I'm not looking for no other loans, y'all. I'm not looking for no other loans. I'm ready to lock everything that I got going on right now down, improvements in the home, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you KB, you just don't want to tangle with the female persuasion. That is half intellectual. You just refuse to do it. He rather me be ghetto fabulous, y'all. And when I'm not ghetto fabulous, whew, I tell you, you talk about being intimidated. You talk about being intimidated. Shit. Did I tell you guys my break was over? I'm over by 3 minutes, y'all. I appreciate the time, Kev. Kev, look up. Look up, man. Look up, Kev. Fuck is going on with him? Can he hear me? Finally, I'm out of here.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Drop the link. What was Moonlight talking about? What was Moonlight talking about, y'all? It was a good live. And I actually called one of my people. So there was a good live. You know what I'm saying? I got people that's like I said, I got a lot of people who own property. I got a lot of connections for a young man. I got a lot of connections for a young man. So you know, that's good advice. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all ain't, you know, like I said, if I was y'all, I would be trying to buy a house in Brunswick. I would be trying to watch Brunswick auctions. I would be trying to figure this out. You don't gotta have much to do a lot in Brunswick. So, you know, y'all, we can agree to disagree. But for people like me, I'm understanding. You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding. I ain't have to sit in no boring class to learn. Well, it was a lot of jokes being told. It was a lot of roasting. I don't understand why y'all, if y'all know if you get a little funky with Kwame, he go get funky. Or he go get funky just to get you funky. You can get the information you want just by playing calm, like I did. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people probably just got help that's probably trying to figure this stuff out with their house and how to do it, and you know what I'm saying? Like he just gave free game. And the other dude gave free game too. Shout out to him. And that made a lot of sense. If you got a choice to something bad happen to you, you can borrow the money from the choice, the choice. So it's a lot that I learned in that as a young man, niggas gotta get their shit together, boy. These gotta really line that stuff up, boy. Which I'm going to get on the phone with one of my parents and you know talk to them about it. You know what I mean? Talk to them about it. Yeah. Which they got. Let me ask this question. Yeah, stack up assets to make property, but do it the legal way. Don't get caught up in fraud. Hey, Kevin, it's easy to buy a house in Brunswick. Why TJ don't have one? He got to have the $15,000 down. So I just asked PT, can you borrow a loan on raw land in Georgia? He said, yes, you can borrow a loan to buy raw land in Georgia. Kwame did tell me, no, you can't do that. But it's generally harder and more expensive than getting a typical home mortgage. And the options depend on your lender and plans for the property. Many banks and credit unions offer land loans that can cover raw, undeveloped land, including in Georgia. Local banks, Bank South, provide lot land financing before building a home. Some credit unions like TrueNet make loans for vacant or raw land, often limited to smaller plots and personal use. Requirements commonly include higher down payments, often 20 to 50%, good credit, and sometimes a clear plan for the land. Loans for raw land can have shorter terms and higher interest rates than traditional. Farm and rural land limits, which that should be 82, that should be like farm. Organizations like Southwest Georgia Farm Credit or AG Farm Credit make loans specifically for rural land, timberland, pasture, which can include raw land financing. These lenders often offer long-term fixed rates and high percentages. Traditional banks won't finance raw land, especially processed without utilities on and development. Oh, so you'll use a construction loan or construction to permanent loan rather than a standard home mortgage. Typical ways of finance. Single loan covers land purchase, construction costs. Kev, be grateful for info that everyone give you, but check and verify yourself. This is the best part. I'm always on Chat GPT. His delivery was not wise. It came off like he get private in loans and don't have to be paid back. Yes, loans must be paid. Now, strategy. To me, if I got a loan for $200,000, I will put $100,000 in the bank. I forgot the name. You know that the ones that grow, the ones that grow your money for you. I will put it in that. Let it sit for about 2 years, and then I come back and put 100,000 on the house, on the loan that I have. I will pay the loan back with the money that I borrowed from them. Just me, I wouldn't want to die with that debt and leave it to my kids because I don't know if they want to be, if they gonna be focused on this type of stuff like I'm focused on. You know what I mean? Me, I see it as this. If I take the 200 and I go buy some more houses, flat out, high yield account. I need to write that down. All these things, which my girl talking about, I need to write that down because I gotta have this conversation. High yield account. So y'all, how do y'all work y'all high yield account, right? How much like interest y'all grew in a year? Keep in mind, and things change. For example, property value changes due to property condition. You see, so you must pay for upgrades, which is another debt, another liability. Half cushion. That's true. Kev, it sounds like he's scamming with loans when he could just buy land and own it. Whether so, why risk the loan? Because he's not using his money. He might have a certain amount of money left. Let's say he used to be a millionaire, and let's say he got at all those millions, everything happened. Let's say if he got $200,000 left, and he got the houses. He don't want to sell the houses. He don't want to, use his money because he only has 200,000. I'm gonna give him a low number. I don't know his pockets. So let's say he take that. Well, this is the thing about what he did, y'all. He sold those. Don't forget, he sold those duplexes for almost $500,000. It was a couple $100,000. And then the house in Virginia, he either sold it or he got a loan on that one. But he said he got business in Virginia, so I don't know how that works. But check his steps. He sold that house. He sold those duplexes. Boom, that put him up. Don't forget about that school that they have sold. Yeah, it's little bits and pieces, but the cash outs, you got to look at what he has done in this last 2 years, going back and forth with this man. I think we just be forgetting some stuff. So even though, I don't know, he pulled a real bounce back. He had all those properties. Some of them sold, some of them rented out, some of them he took back. One of them he borrowed a loan on. He took that loan money and fixed all the properties. He has another property, which I keep forgetting, a building in Brunswick. I ain't gonna say the street, but remember he kept saying the police want it. Well, he can take some of that loan money and he can go redo that building, which I would have turned into a fucking store, lounge. I don't know. I would have pool hall. I don't know. I would have did something with it because it's right there. Studio, something. He could have turned that into the Bus Life headquarters. I don't know. That would have been a good little tax write-off for Bus Life, LLC. That could have been his own. He could be charging people to come in there, take pictures, use it as a podcast booth, rent them. They don't have that in Bronx. They don't have nowhere where you can go and take like nice pictures and do like podcast interviews type stuff. Like that would have been something simple TJ could have ran. Like in Atlanta, they got places where they like different rooms. Like this room is set up like a kitchen. This room set up like a prison. This room set up like such and such. And people will come rent each room out where they can come shoot a video or shoot content, like a content little spot. C-Kev, don't just get caught up in what he said about getting loans. He used his money also. Bingo. He's hustling to his NBA lifetime retirement. Yeah, when he get them 50 M's, see, he scratched himself out for them next 5 years. He pulled one. Everybody was, niggas was talking. He probably did go broke. Y'all. But he definitely pulled a bounce back right in front of our eyes. He definitely did. And he told y'all how he did it. And he used yeah, he did it, y'all. CKL don't go. Even the write-offs are limited unless he is doing some fraudulent things. You must document extremely well. Well, remember this though. He can use his name. He can also use his business LLC, right? Don't forget, Suge said he already had a loan, I think, in his name for $98,000, right? So then now I'm going to use my business LLC. So it's like them two different names, right? So he can get a loan in his name, a loan also in his business name. He get his business loan, get his name. See how that should work? So when you saying the write-offs limited, I'm like, man, this is, yeah. And he also said, one of his houses, he having his name, so he can always have an address in Brunswick. So therefore, he can always do business and stuff in Brunswick because he got an address there. Yeah, he's doing legal fraudulent. Ain't no lender giving away free money, so he delivered the message wrongly, as though he wasn't paying. He was paying even if being collected by rent. Right. And that's where he wanted to trick everybody at, to make it look like he wasn't paying. But yes, he's paying. He's just paying through his tenants paying him. With that house just getting finished and him trying to do an Airbnb, he using the customers as he's collecting rent. And he just told y'all that 2 days ago when he was on my live. You can only get like 3 loans in a year. Keep that in mind. Well, we know that first loan they was talking about was probably about a year or two ago. All right, now you got to think now, y'all. It's a new. He just started talking all this Mike stuff and about this dscr loan. So he just started talking about that. So he probably recently, that's how he went to redoing. Who goes and spend $10,000 on a hot tub? He did. You know how he did? Because he used the loan money. And he's going to the end of the year, he's going to go back and write all this stuff off and get that money back. Queen, you own your house. Hey, that's some good money. Go ahead and buy you some property in Bronx. Go ahead and get that loan. Go on down there to Bronx and buy you some houses up and stuff. And right. We busted that he was using the wrong information though. We most definitely did that. So Kwame live. Everybody live, so I guess my people love y'all, and I thank y'all for coming today. If his rent for a new loan is $1,000, but his tenants monthly is $500, then he must pay the other $500 from his cushion, even if that cushion came from him selling a building, right? Hey, Queen, I think you should take that. I think that information he gave was good. Go ahead and get that money. He told us how to do it, right, ain't it? Let your son be a tenant. Hello, Queen. Is you hear me now? Your son, you write him as the tenant. You get you some few receipts from him, and then you go on down there, go on over yonder now, and you get that loan. Because all you need is a tenant. Man, Nick Lee, blessed, man. Look, he told us something that we needed to know. Instead of just walking down the, hey, I want this loan. Well, how you go get this loan? Can you show us where you, first of all, and you got to remodel the house a little bit. See, y'all got to catch that too. You got to, make it look good, little paint, get a new appraisal. Boy, we heard some, get the appraisal on it. That's why he don't talk all that equity talk no more. He don't talk all that. He like this dscr loan. And I was trying to wonder how Rallo was buying up them houses in his neighborhood. And why Rallo don't want to rap. Because if he take $20,000, pull to get that damn loan, and he done made $200,000, he got $200,000 loan, he already rich. He's gonna grab everything up. Go grab everything up. And why you think Jay-Z and them been grabbing it? It all makes sense. All makes sense. And they always say they never use their money. All of it makes sense now. We can laugh and play and joke and woo. But if you like your bang for your buck, you will pay attention. We got a lot of grandmas and aunties and cousins who lose in their house over taxes becoming too much for them to afford. They need to go get rid of that motherfucker, MF. Matter of fact, not get rid of it, pull a Kwame Brown, make it an Airbnb, have you a couple people come sign that receipt book and get that motherfucker loan. Or make one of your relatives a tenant. Spend about a couple hundred painting, getting it right, making it look good, get it appraised. Ooh. Boy, I have learned some boy. We have learned something today. Do y'all agree that y'all learned something? Now, you can do it the right way, or his way kind of. He got it figured. But I'm getting down. I love y'all, man. Hi, Kev. There's a very good book you should read. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Your cuz spoke about the book some years ago. read it when you on your night job. Get the audio right. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, I really need to listen to this, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out and teaching me. I'm 30 something. I'm 30 something, y'all. But when it comes to stuff like this, a little bit, I'm unaware. So it's almost like teaching a YN. Some of y'all 20, 10, 15 years older than me. So to y'all, I'm a YN and y'all. But YM, young men. So I gotta learn this. I'm fixing my credit and stuff to get it how I want it. Forget just having enough credit to go buy a car. Y'all, I'm not doing none of that right now. Because this house that I'm gonna purchase is gonna be important. Now, my first house I'm gonna buy, it might not even be the house I'm gonna live in. Stay. Hey, look at Lauren. Facts. That might cover it all. But now I ain't paying. Hey, hello. I'm gonna put a tenant in there. I'm gonna put a tenant in there. Long as we got a tenant, long as you got, but you gotta manage to keep the house up and livable. See, that's the thing though. You can't go get this loan and don't keep them houses up to date to keep the tenant in the houses. So you gotta make sure you got that cushion and you gotta make sure. But this is how he wins. Oh, this dude's so smart. He's getting the houses and putting them on Section 8, so he's guaranteed getting the money from the government. Do y'all understand what this? He just cracked the code. He just cracked the code, bro. Brunswick, Georgia. Go get y'all a house, bro. Y'all up in age, got a good job in trucking, whatever. Go get your house in Brunswick, bro. Sell your house. Brunswick is big. You got Sterling, Georgia. That's considered farmland. Brantley County considered farmland. See, this is another thing. I don't know why he keep buying all this city stuff. I don't know why. But the money, you get more bang for your buck when you're going outward. You know what I mean? But I learned some stuff. And I'm very, very, very thankful that I learned it because I needed this. Like I said, I got a father who got land, who got businesses, who got money. And his children is not interested in none of this. I'm the main one he talked to. You know what I'm saying? He got a wife. So if I don't learn this stuff, imagine how easy it'll be easy just to, you know what I'm saying? I love him, but you don't want to be the one that's dumb. You want to be the one who woke and understand this stuff. Yep. Nah, dog, it's a couple. I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all. We'll come back and talk about this later. I gotta make some calls.